Hello, I am home.
Hello.
I sent Bookie a voice invite. I wonder how that works.
It posts like the Discord like little short link in their DMs and says like, "Come join the channel."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I randomly use it on one of my friends just to tilt them every time I hop in the Discord.
Oh, it's all Bookie to be tilted.
Well, he probably won't be because you're not doing it every time.
Oh, he likes me too. That's a good thing. I hope your friend likes you too.
He does. He does. It's, as the kids call it, a good meme.
Hmm. Hello.
Hey.
Greetings, Earthling.
Sorry, I'm haphazardly moving things around. Why does Discord keep... I'm gonna restart Discord, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. I kept having issues with my mic staying open, so maybe I fixed it?
Here's open.
Alright, so... It's been a while, and, you know, Valentine's is in a couple weeks, and I really love my players. So today I will do the summary.
Whoa.
And I will add 1 hero point for everyone.
I love this.
Are you saying you love me? Gross.
Suspicious.
Anyway.
How dare?
So, last session you all picked up from just clearing out a depot in a military operation. When you had that you had been paid to participate in. At the end of this, you return back to town and just a little bit of discussing and looking around and things like that. When one of Sapphire's friends, well, maybe she's a little closer than a friend to Sapphire, invited you all to a rooftop pizza place and game parlor called Palazzo's Pizza Parlor to kind of unwind and you know, de-stress because she cares about Sapphire and her friends and noticed that Sapphire's kind of in her head lately. And so after this, one of the other vestiges, Ember, they made some strange comments and it kind of made the party sort of question their reality a little bit. And things broke a little bit. But it's fine. There was just kind of a glitch in the simulation. That is reality, of course. And you all, after that, made your way out for the night and tried to avoid acting too suspicious, as if some greater force was trying to get you to avoid being suspicious of your current situation. You all agreed to meet the next day at the Divine Throne. Except that it took a little bit to notice that Robin was missing, and a little nudging, but eventually you noticed there was actually a 6th person missing. And you all went to pursue her and fell into a strange dimension that didn't really make any sense. It seemed like you were almost trapped. And when you stepped out, you stepped into a weird, alternate, creepy version of the Divine Throne, where you did find Robin. Something had tried to pull her through this weird dimension. And as soon as you freed her, it went back to normal. So you guys assume you're also ready, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. And so I will take us back to the Divine Throne Courtyard, where you have all just finished hearing an argument between Robin and Rose, where Robin has admitted to the party that, as far as she is aware, you are all in some sort of shared dream space or simulation or something like that, and that your bodies are still back in the Master's lair. And Rose has stormed off, and now Robin is trying to brainstorm with the party what to do next. So with that, what would you all like to do?
It was a good recap. You should give yourself a hero point.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
cashing that in for a fabula point in the future.
Okay.
As long as you can't use the hero point on enemy, combatants towards us.
I have some bad news.
I don't need to use them on enemy combatants when you all use them to reroll hits into critical fails.
Womp womp.
Let's not talk about that. Okay, wait. So if, after you, boss.
Go, Squid. No, you go.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if our bodies are out, and we're not there. Do they have someone watching over us for like bed sores or whatever? Because I don't want to wake up to that.
I'm glad that's your biggest concern right now, but I have no idea.
Based on what I can tell, Robin says, is something seems to be physically maintaining a state between your bodies and what you think and hear. That is to say, if you learn something in here, you'll probably know it on your body, or if a certain piece of armor, that's all I can tell, is something stabilizing your condition. I have a faint read on that, but I can't pinpoint it down from here.
If we die in the simulation, do we die in real life?
I don't know if I want to try that, but I don't know.
That's definitely a bad experiment to try. I don't think we need that answer, Squib.
I'm just scared.
Oh, it's okay. We'll
I don't
figure it out. Probably.
I don't know what dying in here would do. I don't think the system's gonna collapse.
So, as far as you can tell, Robin, are we in some sort of like computer, or is this a magic deal that we're struggling with here?
I don't think the difference matters that much. I'm accessing this both magically and through a computer.
Well, yeah, but if you're outside and it's a computer, maybe we find a power plug to pull. It's just different ways to approach it. Depending on what
I think it's more.
Ooh.
And as she's talking, you notice that the water in the fountain is frozen in the air. That the water flowing, people like soldiers aren't marching. There's birds flow in the air. And she goes,
Boss is
go ahead.
the boss is right. We can just alt F4, right?
What does that do?
So, think about a program that turns off Alt F4. You're not allowed to leave until whatever's happening is complete.
Such a power exists.
Apparently, well,
Script says that, but
I think so.
turns to see the computer expert. Does one have the power to stop Alt F4 C?
It's not a power many would teach you.
I wouldn't trust myself with it.
anyway, I think, like I said, I think something is in here to try and keep everyone distracted and driven on some sense of purpose.
It's been pretty good at that. Okay, so I'm not a computer expert, but if you were to put something in a computer, you take it out at the same place, right? So if we want to go out, we should go to where we got in, right? Does that make sense?
Where did you get in?
That's a great question.
The ocean?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is where we first encountered the master, but
Things got kind of weird after that.
yeah.
Yeah, based on my access into here, there's a bouncer at the door. That's why I couldn't get in the first time initially. The first 7 times. And that's also not gonna let you leave.
Well, I can't think of any other way.
All I know is it... And she, looks around. And she goes, I bought us a little time just to talk, but... You can tell I'm not supposed to be here. Whatever's here is directly composite of the 4 of you. You need to all be here, all together, and it falls apart if there's not. I think it's been trying to remove me, and I don't know what that means.
You're like a virus.
Oh, I'm so much stronger than a virus.
That's kind of rad.
Oh, Skynet?
But the 4 of us are supposed to be here, so we're like the little gut bacteria, the good kind, the yogurt kind.
I don't know if God is good for us, though.
In the underwater base, as soon as we arrived, I initially attempted to re-enter the room, but there was no method of entry. Do you think something might have changed?
Okay, so describe for me the start. You enter this base. It's somewhere in the ocean, right? That's kind of where I'm putting things.
Yep.
Right.
We enter the base and we fight some traitors who broke our hearts, and we beat them, of course. And then we went through a little like a little door, like a little gate thing.
Gate thing, was it magical? Was it just like a, I don't know, like a turnstile? Give me a little more detail on this.
It felt like a airlock, but it had there was a wall of light or particles. Am I remembering that right, team?
Oh,
Gave some bad juju.
Like a decontamination field. That's fine. Was it kind of like shimmery?
I think so. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you went in, went through, must be an old medical facility, went through a decontamination field, and then what happened?
Then we fought this dude, but he like changed
Hmm.
the battlefield on us. It was kind of weird.
Well, initially we entered a large room full of pods of some kind and some kind of device in the center, with the platform upon which the master stood. As soon as communications broke down, we were transported into some kind of shared dream space, much like present company.
Do you think we're in the pods that we saw before we got swapped to Rooney?
That's very possible, I
It's
suppose.
possible. It's possible
You
that
said
all of this has occurred in only moments following the battle.
Maybe we were still standing in that room. That's true.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't take
I don't
as
think
long as it has here.
I don't know the timing of things, but the communication broke down and he changed things. That sounds like a reasonable point.
Yeah, there was like a magical bridge over a endless void.
Okay, so someone was this someone? What did you call him? The master? That's him,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Cast some spell that must have knocked you out. At that point, that must have triggered this, and well, at this point, we can't. I mean, and she kind of looks around and she's like, I mean, the Amy here is a composite of how you all know her.
Yeah. That's the one strange part. I mean, I guess if Amy is just constructed from our memories inside of whatever this is, but Robin,
Yeah.
do you know anything about the outside world, or are all your memories just here? I know you were had amnesia, but
No, that's real. All I know is something drew me to the four of you. And that's when I ran into Amy, who seemed to identify me. And while searching for solutions, she had mentioned about you all facing off with this master person and the room being empty when she left. And that's when she ran into me and seemed to identify me somehow. I don't know who I am, much less I know I'm Robin. But and that's what I've been trying to, I don't know, she said you all were in trouble about something.
yeah,
To be fair, we're kind of always in trouble, but
And like I said, some lady was spotted on the starport. Amy also seemed to recognize her and threatened to shoot her if she didn't do something to help. And she has a little more information on what this is. It's something about a soul extraction.
do you know where that lady went after we encountered her? After you encountered her, I guess.
She didn't say anything, but I saw her pass was headed to Marcia Bay.
Okay, so team,
boss.
I see two ways. We either go back to where we met the master, try to figure out if maybe there's a hole out, or we go to Marcia Bay and try to track down our new friend, I guess. But
I mean, surely if there was a way out when we had been sent here, we would have seen it.
that's true.
An
You
inkling.
forget there is a third option.
Oh,
What?
We could simply play the game as designed and find
I-
the missing Empress.
wait, there's a game?
I worry about following this course of action.
I simply said it was still an option.
It is an option, and I think that ends with all of you dying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The master guy did seem a bit like a bastard.
Just like the simulations.
What simulations are you running?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I mean, we can try. It can't hurt, right?
Going to Marcia Bay or playing the game? Or because it sounds like if we're playing the game, according to Siege simulations, we're
I
dying.
would recommend against playing the game.
Going to Marcia Bay probably couldn't hurt. That's true. I'm just worried about if it would be useful, because if we are in a simulation, then that means either she is capable of doing what you're doing, Robin, and contacting us from the outside, or she's just a simulated thing and it will just be a wild goose chase.
Who are you talking about?
I totally remember her name. Don't worry about it. Ophelia, that's it.
She... Again, I could have been duped. I'm not a great people person. But she seemed reticent of recent actions, like she was trying to make a break for it. That's why she wouldn't tell me where she was going. That said, I didn't really have much more information.
If anyone is going to have knowledge, it'll be her. Considering she was part of the plan to trap us.
The real question is, how could we find her?
I have no idea. You said you knew she was going to Marcia Bay. Is there... I don't know, can you track her somehow?
My connection here is already tenuous, and it feels like a rope with a knot tied in it. It's shorter than it should be, and it keeps getting shorter. And as far as I can tell, and she kind of like looks around at the sky, like you can't really see what she's looking at, but she's looking at seemingly something. And she's like, I think the actual available bounds of this seem to be shifting over time.
You know, we do have her phone number. We could just try calling her.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But we have her name. We could look her up on Zoogle.
I mean, that's true too. We should definitely use the Goblin Zoogle, though, I think. It's a little better results.
Hey,
Yeah, we keep track of stuff.
if it was a real number, can you... I have an idea. Do you want to try calling the real one out here? Or do you want to try manifesting her in here somewhere?
I mean, if we can call the real one outside of the simulation, that would be even better.
That's gonna be a stretch, and it might strain my presence here, but I think I can try and bounce a call through this thing effectively. You'll have to keep it probably short.
Do we trust this person, or are we doing information gathering on the down low?
I am not sure I trust her, but it's the only help I think we have that has any sort of deep knowledge of what's going on.
We do a fake voice and pretend to be somebody else.
No, because then if she is trying to help us, she won't help that person. Whoever we fake mean, that is.
That's valid.
I'd like to, at least trust that maybe there's some good in her and she truly does want to make up for what happened and help us get out. Well, All right, Robin.
Then again,
Let's try.
if I was going to imagine a simulated version of this woman, it would be really convenient if she could let me out.
That is true.
You just have to imagine the best in her.
All right, 1 second. Bring something in the background. So you're all gonna try and call her.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. So you call her. And you see things slowly start moving a little bit as Robin's focus seems to shift. And Sapphire, you would perceive that at least the local time seems to be flowing, whereas it had been stopped for a second.
Ooh, that's cool. Or actually, no, wait, that's not cool?
It's probably cool.
And you see a very faint,
A very faint
meow manifestation of Ophelia. 1 second. Appear near you as a video call. And seems to be barely moving. But you're not sure if it's actually her. You can try talking to her.
Hi, Ophelia.
There's a delay. About 5 seconds. And she says, What do all of you want?
So, judging by what our friend here says, you kind of know what's going on.
I'll make you a small deal. I'll tell you what to know if you don't kill me.
Look, we're past that. We don't need to anymore. So
We accept.
yeah.
We accept the deal.
Thanks for reminding me to burn this communicator. But in the meantime,
Glad I could help.
What I know is that something is playing close to his chest that involves Stranger and Sapphire, and the other two of you were rather important to the integrity of that. Something about the bond between the four of you.
Power friendship?
Wouldn't for privacy, even me, I wouldn't hear the rest, but keeping your old stable to pull your soul, the essence out of your soul, was critical. If you go along with whatever's happening, you'll finish his plans for him. And whether you survive past that, put your soul back in your body, not his priority. The rest of you will probably be discarded. But, your friend there, the strange lady with the purple hair. And you see, like, Robin just kind of, like, grimace. Like, she wants to say something, but... and Ophelia's just like, and... Anyway, she's gone and thrown a wrench into the whole thing, and if you want it to flow, well... Inwards or outwards, you're gonna have to get her out of it. That's my guess, anyway.
Okay.
My mission was me and Olden and Mullen were to get your trust. And if you beat the three of us in combat, then you were definitely worthy of his plans.
So you just went along with the plan where the successful route was to die.
And that is where we were promised immortality. But the more I read things I probably shouldn't have, I realized that's a twisted form of immortality. I think you know what I might be getting at.
Also, yeah, your friends are definitely not alive right now. So I don't know how much I would have put stock in that promise.
I don't know about that. The souls will be used for something.
Well, how would we know? We haven't seen them since.
Please, let's keep it simple. My recommendation, if you want to break it, you're in a rubber ball, a balloon. You push one side, the whole thing's gonna bound, but you can't really leave the balloon. You could go ahead and go upwards until it bursts in the atmosphere and you all fall to your deaths, completing whatever scenario your minds have dreamed up in there. You could push around until you run out of energy, trying to find places to go places. Or you could untie the balloon before it gets too high.
So we have to find the knot.
You gotta find what's keeping you in, and, well, I fear the back door that I gave to your friend there. Oh, she's it now.
What color is the balloon?
She doesn't answer.
Well, thank you then. I would say hope to see you when we get out, but I don't think you'd want that anyway, so be safe.
Just... I don't care either way, but I just want to live a peaceful life. And... damn it, I think all of you have a chance to beat him, but you're gonna have to do your best.
Yeah.
Also, to your friend there, Robin, you're not hooked in the same way. If you have to die in here, it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna hurt. And she just says, "What?" And the call fades.
So we really don't know what color?
And Robin just kind of backs up and she goes, "What do you mean I'm the way out?"
I don't entirely know either. But
I mean, I see.
however you're getting in seems to be our tunnel out.
Yeah, and I'm basically occupying a space. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's blue squib. So, how did you get in?
I mean, remotely, it's a mixture of, well, technomancy. That said, I was kind of... What's that analogy? I don't know where it came from. Something about finding a needle in a haystack? And that lady basically gave me a big magnet. I don't know where I'm going with this analogy. But
I do believe there have been too many analogies for Squib.
Wait, are we getting a magnet? Does that help with the
my
balloon?
point is,
How do they work?
I pushed a ladder through a bridge through a wall, and now I'm blocking it. Apparently, that was my fear, but I didn't think that'd be the case.
So
If anyone's been paying attention, they'd notice that Squib is scribbling on a piece of scrap paper he has, and there's a picture of a ladder and a balloon that's been labeled blue. And there's something with magnets with like 5 question marks.
Like, if it kicks me out of here, well, hopefully I'll see you all back in the real world.
unfortunately, even if this reality collapses somehow, we found another way out, we would have to find you out there anyway. But
I mean, I'm on the ship.
Oh, well, then that's...
I
You're
think
usually fine, then.
no, I'm on the ship with the real Amy.
She's still threatening to kill you?
She never threatened to kill me. She seemed to recognize me immediately.
Oh, well.
Again, Amy in here is a composite of the composite of how you think of her, and apparently that's very murder happy.
I mean, she did try to kill us. So we
First
met her,
impressions,
so,
kind of strong.
Amy looks at all of you and she goes, "I wasn't wrong."
Probably not. But, So, how do we follow you out, then?
I have an idea, but I don't want to die. It's really gonna hurt.
Well,
What if
we were
kill
simply
in a
told you
painless
would.
way?
Weren't we just told you would not die when you were killed?
I mean,
No, people die when they're killed. I'm like pretty positive on that one.
I don't. So based on what she said, I don't think any of you can actually die. And when you kicked out,
Yeah.
it's probably going to be pretty seamless. I mean, given that there seems to be some sort of pod maintaining you.
That Squid
I'm
makes
gonna-
that remark, and Stranger like clears his throat.
I'm gonna get a full whiplash of a forced disconnect.
That's why I'm...
I don't think it'll kill me, but it's I'll feel it.
What if we
Up to the
peacefully
moment.
killed you?
I mean,
Yeah, it's very peaceful.
Amy looks at Squib and goes, "Can you explain peaceful killing? Perhaps you mean maiming?"
Oh, like a whole lot of drugs, pool floaty, under the sun.
And Robin just keeps like stepping back a little bit. If you're gonna do it, make it fast.
I would prefer not to think of peaceful killing currently.
Okay, we'll hold off on Operation Pool Floaty. We'll explore other avenues first, all right? We won't jump to that.
I'm just... So, this place is entirely mental. We don't need to kill you, per se. I don't think.
It's from what she seemed to be talking about, it's computer assisted in some form. It's not entirely digital and it's not entirely magical. It's a composite of your thoughts and your consciousness.
Sure, but as far as you being here, your physical form is not here. What we are looking at is digital, mental, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can either disconnect the two or just get rid of this one side, maybe it will at least hurt less.
From what I understand, is that these sorts of things, the pod is there to ease the whiplash. It happens for everyone. But I don't know if any of you can even die in here.
I'm not talking about us dying. I'm talking about making your disconnect easier.
Yeah, that's my point. Wait, what? Sorry.
Because we all agreed, wherever we are right now, it's going away. You have, through wanting to help us, basically trapped yourself in here too, in a way.
Okay.
So, how do we, I don't know, make you comatose or something maybe?
I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know. It'll have to be a hard enough shock that it bounces the system. And with that said, I don't have any protection on me, so that will create a ripple, and to use that beaten analogy, a hole in the balloon to get out.
So we're confirming the balloon's a thing.
Yeah, and it's a green balloon.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's nice, but this throws apart my plans. Start scribbling again.
We can change the plans. What is it?
I was thinking we use the magnet to pull the ladder into the balloon, and the ladder arm should create a strong enough point to pop it.
Listen. Okay, I have an idea. You all can try kicking me out of this and see if it throws a hole in this. And if it doesn't, I'll reconnect and figure out something. I'll find something, I hope, before this damn thing finishes.
See,
I'm out of ideas.
Isn't there like a hotkey to sign the user out of a computer?
I believe we've already been over this. That has been disabled.
All I would ask, just try and make it quick.
Well, how do we even blow a hole in this?
Oh, right.
Bomb?
Here. And, she takes out a strange-looking knife. It's almost alien-looking in its material. It's a somewhat, like, shiny material. There's, like, waves in it. One second. It's like, almost looks like obsidian if it were like steel. 1 second, I need to deal with it on.
Meow.
No. Meow meow.
Sorry, back. This obsidian blade, this metal obsidian blade. She goes, I did steal this on the way in. I didn't think it was much of it, but I think this might be a way to... Something about it is odd. And I don't think I have the heart to stab myself with it.
Robin, killing you in here is still the lowest thing on this list. So, this is a simulation built on what we think and what we are expected to do. What happens to the simulation if we do something completely unexpected?
What do you have in mind?
Sapphire doesn't say anything, but she kind of just looks up towards the golden throne.
She's not here, is it? Right?
What do you have in mind? Do I...
Just
I think this is gonna be, well, important if you're on what I think, and she flips this knife to you.
That thing
Something
reminds
we-
me of those strange creatures we saw at the military outpost a few weeks ago.
Which does?
The knight.
Outpost. Let's see. Military outpost. Yeah.
The karmic ones.
If any of you have been to any of the warp gates and study them closely, you might notice it's an extraplanar material that those are made out of.
That's outside my purview, I'm afraid. Even if I had seen it, I wouldn't know it.
Is also what Varafura's cool wand was made of.
The sadly useless staff planar needle.
Yes. She goes, I'm a bit exhausted, but if you're going to try something, I support it. Are you sure you can do it?
We have to try, right? After all, if all of this is fake, what we do here ultimately doesn't matter. If we do something to you, that does matter.
Yeah, it's if we use that balloon analogy, if you push it enough, maybe you'll knock it into a tree or something.
That's what I'm hoping for. Computers, they break if you do the wrong thing to them. So
If you hit them.
I think that's that realm you all found me in. I think that was a possible side of that. I just don't think you pushed hard enough.
maybe we need to go back there.
I don't want to go back there, and she
No,
shakes her
you
head.
don't have to go back there.
Shakes her head vigorously.
Okay, so ideas team. How do we pop the balloon?
There are many potential outrageous things you could do, but not all of them will be available within the scenario.
Could we overinflate the balloon? We generated enough junk
That's the
that
fail
would,
case. That causes us all to die.
we generated enough junk that the system broke down. We think of enough people, contact enough people.
I fear it's a little robust for that.
Nah.
We just have to get into a situation that the simulation could have never predicted.
You're thinking something. You should say it.
I am, but I am hoping there are other ideas.
Well,
You could
strange-
turn the knife on me.
That's not any better. I'm telling Robin.
I don't even know that it'll work. You're too critical.
That too.
Hmm. I know what you were thinking just a few minutes ago, but I'm going to let you say it.
Well, how about you, Sieg? Any ideas? Okay, out of character, what's Sieg thinking during this?
Well, so he's not really he's connected in this as just like a player in the simulation, so he has no real connection to the server or anything. So he's not thinking in terms of computers or anything. He is wondering kind of just about the whatever the initial thought process was to go to Marcy.
The initial thought process to go to Marcia Bay was that if you can maybe find Ophelia in here, she might be able to give you hints or tips to get out of this. But you all managed to risk integrity and your current safety bubble to try and contact her directly in the real Ophelia and not one composited from your memories of her.
So Siegel turned to everyone and said, "So, are we assassinating the Pope?"
Yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Keep it down a smidgen.
Yeah. Let's not say that out loud.
As you say that, you notice Robin struggle with the spell she's maintaining, and you notice things start to... They're still slow, but they are starting to move again at a decent pace. If you're gonna
Only
do
kidding.
something,
We love the Pope.
do it quick.
Yeah, you know what? Let's fuck shit up. Respectfully.
Yeah. It's not something I'm going to be able to do myself. So we're gonna have to do it together, I guess.
Is this Pope important to you, Sapphire?
Yeah, a bit. Not someone I would ever turn a knife or a spell on.
Yes, he is the leader of the cult.
Sapphire just kind of like side eyes Zeke.
Sieg doesn't mean... Well, no, Sieg definitely means that. But
If he's some sort of powerful leader, yeah. I don't think Amy can. She's part of this. You underestimate me, Amy says. No, I don't physically think you'll be... to be one of them.
Well, I can get us in at least.
Yeah, I can follow you and try and buy you all as much free space from whatever that corrective piece is. Amy, it's best you come with us, too.
Sapphire turns to the others and just says, "So, we going then?"
yes, but for your sake, I won't like it.
It's okay, I won't either.
Out of character, there's a slight issue in that we are enfeebled 4 for up to 4 hours. Some amount of enfeebled.
That's okay.
Can we sleep on the way?
Where is it? Check something really quick.
So, I just get a sense out of character. It sounds like you all went to try to kill the High Priest Alexander.
Yeah.
So,
Go for it.
if you are all approaching this as a direct combat, I am pretty sure none of you, the 6 of you together, would not stand a chance.
No.
That said, if you can catch him with his guard down, you could probably pull this off.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And I think he would reasonably have his guard down as long as he's talking to Sapphire.
You could like fly him into the sun.
No, that won't work. I'm gonna have to distract him, and one of you is gonna have to. She kind of just holds up the little obsidian knife. You know.
Well, who's the most
Hmm.
confident in stabbing?
I think I'm also the most attention grabbing.
That you are.
I mean, I can skitter up there. I'm quiet. I think that's the sound stealth people make.
Stealth people don't make any sound, Squib.
Yeah, that's the whole point of being stealth.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that's what Shah's not a real sound.
That's true. That's true.
I put my faith in Squib.
You think you can be sneaky, Squib?
Yes. And for you, boss, I won't fail. And hey, everyone's saying in this stupid computer, Squib, you're useless. You're no good. Guess what? I'm gonna stab the hell out of that guy and not enjoy it, boss. Not one bit. But I'm gonna stab the hell out of him. We're
Poor
gonna get out of here.
Sapphire.
Well, I guess it's time to prove them wrong then. And she just holds out the knife to Squib.
Oh yes. He takes it.
So, his chamber is at the top of the tower. I think there's not really going to be an alternate entrance than just walking in there. It can make you fly, but not for very long. So, you know, you coming in through the back window is out of the case, and either way, you need to break the glass.
I would like to remind you that all of you were paid for your involvement in this campaign together by one of the Exalted Cardinals to save the campaign to save Yulia. And you're all seen as associates of Sapphire.
Yeah. I guess we just walk in and you wait for an opening, and if one doesn't come, then we leave and try to figure out what's next.
I could ask for a hug.
You could ask for a hug. We'd give it to you too, probably.
It's gonna make me feel bad about stabbing him.
It's gonna make you feel real bad about stabbing.
All right, I don't think I can. And you see Robin almost like faint as time goes back to flowing normally, and she kind of just stumbles a little bit.
Thanks, Robin.
Thank you. I guess in that theoretical scenario that I'm not going to say out loud.
If we're gonna rescue the Empress, we should go report for that, right, Squib?
Yes. But also, boss, in that theoretical scenario, would the person who would do the theoretical forward thrusting motion be damned by Yimyar forever? Or can I go like, forgive me, Yimyar, for I have shivved, and it'll be okay?
Yimyar is about healing, and part of healing is freedom.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure that where we are right now, Yimyar would understand wanting to get free.
I feel a lot better.
Squib.
Yes.
If you play an evil character in a video game, does that make you evil?
I've never played any. I feel bad every time.
But does it make you evil?
What are you doing in the game? Are you like stealing candy? Because that's kind of messed up.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Is the party resolved to move towards the inner sanctum?
Yep.
All right. You can make your way up. There's a door to the north. I'll assume when you move up there, you'll you're ready. And these two kind of follow along with you.
I'm scuttling.
All right. You're all entering together?
Yep.
Yerp.
Okay. So you all walk into the Divine Throne. And you walk in through a central set of double doors that leads to, Sapphire would know, but basically looks like a big chapel. And inside, you see Alexander, and he is basically just like suited up for war. And he is talking to some soldiers in the middle of the room. And he's, just kind of saying like, like basic readiness guidelines, and you get the feeling these are soldiers who will be with him. And he turns and hears the door open, and he goes, "Who is... Sapphire. What is it?"
Hello, High Priest. You're just wondering if we could seek your counsel for a moment.
Well, we need to go save Yulia, but, sure,
Yeah.
the vestiges, anytime. Come.
We'll be there too.
And he kind of beckons you all over to, near the other part of the room. And he dismisses the soldiers, and they walk out in file. Move those off screen. I don't know if I actually have walls set up in here or not. The last soldiers, as you all walk in, walk out, and then they walk north out. And they march, and he says, "So, on what matters are you troubled about the upcoming conflict?"
It's more than the conflict, really. You ever felt like you're trapped somewhere or something that you are unsure of?
Kind of thinks for a second. He goes, "Trapped. I can't say it's the most familiar feeling. I sure feel trapped in this war, and sometimes I feel trapped on this continent with the Malonians. Not that I bear them any ill will at this point, but damn if I didn't want to be dragged into this conflict."
I agree.
Yulia is like a sister to me, just as all the vestiges are like children to me.
Sapphire just kind of smiles and I'm gonna step over this way towards the thrones, and she just starts looking at them. It's just sometimes you have to make a decision between something that you truly want and what is right for the world. And I know that, well, as vestiges and as followers of Yimyar, we must choose what is right for the world, but it's hard not putting yourself first sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense.
No, that's things we do every day in the clergy. We put others first in Yimyar service.
Yeah.
So as Sapphire and Alexander are talking, let me get a sense of what the rest of you are doing.
Bib's inching closer and just reaching into his pocket a little.
All right. What are Stranger and Sieg? What's Stranger up to?
I'm holding perfectly still and trying not to attract attention.
And Sieg, what's Sieg up to?
He's kind of like leaning up against the bench, chair, whatever this is called, pews.
That's basically what Robin and Amy is. They're kind of like listening intently, and you can see Robin, her eyes kind of dart to Squib, dart to Alexander, dart to Sapphire, like she's anxious. Alright, continue.
It is a tough path we walk, filled with tough decisions, but I know that if I focus on what is important, not just to me, but to this world, then the right path shows its way, right?
Of course, child. Yimyar lights his path for all. It may be confusing, it may be unusual, but we must trust in Yimyar's will.
Sapphire nods and like there's tears very clearly welling in her eyes, but it's hard to tell specifically why. And she just kind of like looks up at the high priest and says, will you pray for me?
But of course, and he turns, he goes, and I would invite all of you to join us for prayer. And he kind of glances for a second, and he goes, wasn't there another of... How is Squib going to react to this?
Squib's gonna see this as his chance and go for it because he's been sneaking up behind him at this point.
All right. Give me an attack roll with... You can just use like your melee version of your gun.
Okay.
You don't have to be targeting him, but you can...
Melee or unarmed strike work too.
Yeah, either one.
Not targeting him.
If you want, it's up to you. I won't not using the actual AC result here.
Oh,
No, it's not an actual critical miss.
I still reroll it.
You can roll it if you want. All right.
That's better than a 4.
Much.
And as you turn, you find a spot and you bury this knife right between two armor plates. And he goes, "Ugh!" as he's stabbed. And you watch him pull out a sword that was on his hip and seemingly cuts Squib in half. And Squib disappears for a second. And he turns. He goes, Sapphire, you were in on this. You've betrayed Yemyar. You've betrayed Amairia. And you watch him disappear into smoke. And you watch Squib reappear whole and not harmed.
Oh my
And
god.
Where he falls and the smoke clears, I don't have a tile for it, but there is a elevator about the size of the carpet here.
Time to go, everyone.
Well,
I believe that's our ride.
So how
I'm
is... Go ahead.
I'm dead? Is this... You guys are in Goblin Heaven too?
You're good, Squib. Get over here. This
Okay.
elevator. Come on.
How's Sapphire feeling watching basically a father figure die?
She is not good at all, but fucking holding it together to get on the elevator.
All right. So the seeming elevator appears, and as you start descending, you see soldiers pouring in, and they are pointing guns, opening fire, and they're missing all of you. But you see like a hail of lasers above you as the door closes. And it's quiet. You hear the sound of air moving. And Amy looks at all of you and she goes, I didn't think you'd all be able to pull it off.
Real quick, I'm going to turn Sapphire's pad on airplane mode.
Yeah, you can do that, and you lose your connection briefly, and then you the Wi-Fi kicks on it, the Bluetooth.
Wait, am I dead or not? I'm still not sure.
No, you're alive, Squip. Good job.
Thanks, I hated it.
Yeah, I hope it works. I don't. This doesn't seem like. But hey, right.
Is this normal for computer stuff, see?
And it's pretty dark in here, as you can feel yourself going down and down and down. It gets colder. There's bits of light peeking in as you go. And you start seeing Robin and Amy flicker. And Robin goes, I think you might have done it. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. See you soon.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm glad we
And-
didn't have to kill you.
As you do, you feel your strength come back as your enfeebled fades. And you feel while this elevator is going for a while, you have some time to patch yourselves up if you would like. I'll say like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
All right. Well, give me 1 minute.
Okay,
Sapphire is continual recovery, so I think she can.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while you handle the first aid checks. I'll let the macros handle that if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this number. Does your radiant heal other people too, Wiki?
So this is Scar of
No,
the Survivor, not
Oh, okay.
the Radiant heals other people once every 10 minutes each.
Hmm.
So that's this twice for
That's
everyone.
good.
That's all I need. I need that once.
I could just top up with treat wounds if anyone's still alive. Zeke's missing a little. Cool. We'll just do that.
For getting cut in half, I feel tri-bone.
You did pretty well. And we'll just assurance that for Zeke. Cool. We did it. We're all full health.
Hooray! Well, I'm down a spell slot, but hopefully I won't need it.
Okay, I'm down a few spell slots, but
Oh shit! Can I not cast Motivating Ringtone on Sapphire because airplane mode? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but you know.
I just wanted to make sure she couldn't get any like "how could you" messages on our way out.
Oh, no, we lost.
You know, she's already traumatized enough from what just happened.
Mhm. I'll come back.
Discord machine broke.
Do that sometimes.
Actually, an image of Squib's last thoughts as that sword was coming towards him.
Oh shit!
Sword.
Oh my god! This is me.
I'm just a small little goblin.
Oh god.
I've definitely seen this before in either Goblin or Kobold like
All right.
context, right?
What's up? I'm back.
In the channel.
Oh, okay.
Got everybody up to full 2 within 20 minutes of action usage. So.
Okay. As you are working, you realize that Robin and Amy have departed from you. And eventually this comes into a resting at the bottom. And you see a room, but past where you're in is a little tough. It's blurry. And you hear a voice. It sounds a little mechanical, but it says, "To you four, are you truly prepared to face your future? No matter what it may hold?"
Maybe not, but I don't have any other options.
I never back down from my future.
Then step forward. And you can see routes to step off of the elevator.
This is, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
All right.
What, you mean the elevator into the core of the earth doesn't come standard in the Divine Throne?
No.
And as you step off, are you sure you all want to be where you are?
I mean, I don't know. I was just following. I was letting
Okay.
Seed go.
So what you can see the general layout of the room is that you have the idea that there's a lot more of the room to your north. There are kind of platforms around that are a little raised. And as you step off, you watch the wall.
Oh, hang on. One more thing. Can I take the defend exploration action?
No, we're going to be
Okay.
going
Just have the
something
raise
quickly.
shield. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not in exploration mode. Sorry. As you step off, sorry, I need to figure out where I am in my sentence. As you step off, you watch things come clear into focus. As you see the rest of the room, you see a large portal like the one you ran through, and a large dragon-like creature who you believe is the true gate master to where you are. The elevator behind you goes back up, and you see spectral images of Alden and Malin. And with that, we are going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Round 2, baby.
All right. With that, put on some battle music. Sapphire,
That wasn't battle music?
you are the first one. It's not a playlist. With that, you are the first one to act as you are resolved in your actions. What would you like to do?
Let's see. 80 feet. Sapphire's gonna reach out, touch Squib on the shoulder, say, "You ready to have some fun, bodyguard? I think we
I
can
need to
both
prove
use it."
myself.
She's gonna cast Fly on Squib. And then he is going to cast Bless. Wait, Bless is 2 actions. I can't do that. She's gonna move. I cast Bless. Is getting up on these platforms on the left difficult terrain, or
No, they're pretty. We'll say maybe like one step to like climb up to them.
okay? She'll get here.
All right. I didn't actually start the encounter. All right. You see the spectral form of Malin. Walks and hops down here. And she is going to... Let me see. She is going to spell shape together with the casting of a spell. And she is going to target... we'll say Sieg. With a harm. Oh, that's on... that's not gonna work. Hold on. Let's try again. Alright. Casting harm. And this is targeting Sieg. So I will need a fortitude save from Sieg. As you watch this green spectral energy pour out of her hands and wraps around Sieg. And you fail, so you will take 15 void damage. Alright, that's her turn. Alden is going to go ahead and move down here. And he pulls out his roto laser. He targets Sapphire. That is a hit. Actually, I'll say you're slightly screened, you're a little higher. So I'll say it's a miss, actually.
Okay. Cool.
That is, yeah, you went for the platform over there, so I'll reward that. Yeah, so I'll say it's actually a miss. That's his turn. Alright. This creature first spends one action, flying 50 feet into the air, and you watch a large manifestation of energy appear in its mouth, and it flies down and captures you all in this burst as it casts a spell that you probably haven't seen, but might sound familiar out of character. I'll need a reflex save from everyone.
God, it's Ria's favorite spell.
Hooray!
Alrighty.
As he casts Dead Zone. Sapphire, you shield yourself and take half. Sieg, you perfectly avoid this, being at the edge of it. Stranger and Squib, you will take half of the 28 void damage. That's 14. Alright. And with that, that is the end of the turn of the Bearer of the Lock. Stranger, it's your turn.
Just consulting the party sheet here. All right. Well, first things first. Oh wait, what's the range on this? Hang on. It might be a liar. Within 15 feet, Sapphire's too far away.
Yeah.
I will raise the walls. I will target Squib. If he's going to be flying midair. And I will use the Radiant to heal Sapphire.
Thanks.
Okay, and then I shift my spark to my weapon. Let's see. Is that somewhere I could stand?
Where? Yeah.
Like directly?
Like onto this platform will be a little bit of like one extra step of difficult terrain to like vault up onto it, but it's not.
Okay.
It's a fine place to stand.
Actually, that's not a big deal. I have. He holds his weapon, kind of crouches down, and fires his cardiac accelerator to zip over to here and lash out at Eldon.
All right, stranger rushes across the room and dizzyingly fast. His weapon strikes into Alden. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh. 20? Nah, I don't. I will leave it as spirit damage for the moment.
All right, and your attack. I don't know why I'm showing him as dead. He's not dead. Effect does not exist.
True.
Okay, I think I can fix that. Okay, I think I fixed them. All right, go ahead. But you notice
I didn't see anything weird, by the way.
Yeah, I have no idea what's up. I was showing a death token on them for me, and it was showing the resource estimator as out.
Oh, super funky.
But yeah, your
That's
whip
it?
hits and or your lifeline, I should say, hits, and you notice it kind of the armor absorbs some of it.
Yeah. Oh, I
Alright,
should
Squid.
kind of describe it better, actually. I've conceptualized the weight on the end as like an electromagnet, so it pulls the chain and flips it on, and it becomes like rigid, like the old scythe, and can just swing it normally.
Oh, okay, so it's like one of those like variable swords that can turn between a whip and like a sword.
Yeah, actually.
That's
Your
cool as
Ivy
hell.
from Soul Calibur.
Yeah. With that said, it's Squib's turn.
Goblin coming in hot. To zoom up. Rematch. He's gonna do the classic salvo. You know it. You love it.
No.
I whip it. Which means I'm rerolling.
All right, and you reach down. You remember Alden may have been someone with no name, but you won't be, and you critically hit.
Yeah, that's Squibimus.
All right, and then
Now?
he is clumsy, cannot read undefined properties. Neat.
Same.
I wonder if they made it so that it automatically applies the runes.
I will follow up with the shot.
Honestly, the error messages are super on theme.
Are you guys seeing error messages too?
No, but I
Oh,
wish
no.
I could.
All right, and you stagger him back, and pow! Your shot hits his armor, but it's still a hit.
More where that came from. I'm just starting.
All right, Sieg, it is your turn. You have seen spectral versions of some of your allies turn enemies, and a large dragon that seems to be barring your way.
All right, I will spawn the to it. This still has line of sight on Alden, right?
Absolutely.
I can draw a line straight to him.
Yeah.
And then I will use.
There's basically the ramp in the way, so I don't think he has cover either.
I will use hunker down to move right here, shoot, and take cover, and I will shoot Alden.
Go for it. Give me an attack roll. Alright. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll some damage for me. Your Volt Thrower strikes out across the way.
Oh, I don't think I should have had the range penalty. I'm assuming that doesn't change it.
No, that's still a regular hit. You hit by 7. It's not a big deal to know the AC. I take 17 electricity damage.
And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Sapphire, at the start of your turn, you all feel heroically inspired, and you get a hero point. Continue. I added it to your sheets. You don't have to add it yourself.
All right. Yeah, it's just blessing time, I think. Cast thing. How far away is this? 25? Cool. Fire's gonna move up. That's it.
Alright. Mullen is going to step forward, and she's going to say to Sapphire, what would she say to Sapphire? So, I guess just... Sapphire, I hope you do not... I hope you come out of this with an increased understanding, if you do. And, you feel the pain of the disappointment she sees in fighting what she feels is a broken system in the Church of Ymyar, essentially. The desperation just to worship freely, and knowing that even her own god, at least in her mind, is a broken fragment of what should be. And she casts Share Pain on you. I will need a will save. This will be against 23 mental damage. You succeed, and you take half damage, and your devotion to Ymyar steals you. And that's her turn. Alright. Alden is going to step back up here. And he readies his roto laser. And there is a cone. And it hits Squib, Sapphire, and Stranger. And I will need a reflex save as a harrow of lasers sweeps the room. And I'll put it in chat. And that'll be a reflex save against 18 fire damage.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Alright, Stranger, you managed to dodge some of it. You take half damage. Squib, you take full damage and are suppressed.
Better.
Sapphire, you take half damage. Squib heroically jumps in the way and takes some of the lasers for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Squib.
And that's his turn. Alright. The creature spends an action to fly. And it flies about over here. And 2 beams emanate from it. The first one targets Sapphire. dealing 26 bludgeoning damage. And the other is gonna target. The other is gonna target the Tuit. And it bounces off of the Tuit's armor and flies into the little platforms, and you watch a piece of it just disintegrate. And now I will need nothing, actually. Just kidding. No saves needed right now. It's Stranger's turn.
Aha, foolish dragon, you're 50 feet away. Makes you less scary.
Conversely, you feel as you are within the as you get within the aura, you feel yourself slow down a little bit. You're fine right now, though.
Okay. Well, I am going to pursue Miss Malin. I think I'd rather be next to her than get the blood. All right. And I'll take a strike.
Go for it. And you critically hit as you strike true to her heart.
Oh
Give me
dear,
some
Miss
damage.
Malin.
All right, and you strike her for 48 damage. And she needs to make a save against your class DC. And she fails, so she is slowed one as rime from your weapon clings to her.
Stranger's form kind of visually wavers. How many temporary hit points do I gain?
3. It's half, right?
Half their level, yeah.
Yep, 3.
Perfect. Okay, third action. I already healed Sapphire, unfortunately.
It's okay. She's got herself.
Okay, I'm going to drink of my foes. Regain health equal to half the damage dealt, and use the Radiant to heal Squib for 18 points. And then
no,
this
I
one's
didn't
for
do
me. Oh my god, takes 48 damage.
Squib, no.
Scary. Okay, and that by force moves my spark. I will move it to Scar of the Survivor and pass my turn.
Go for it. All right, Squib, it's your turn.
I'm going to step forward and reload. Back in this boy's face. You're not getting away from me that easy, bud. Salvo once again comes out.
All right, your first hit hits. And he takes 16 damage. I assume you're about to follow up with a range attack?
I am.
All right, as you are about to make the range attack, you feel the crushing weight of gravity on your weapon. And the dragon casts Curse of Recoil, and I will need a will save from Squib. As if the hand of fate is pulling at your weapon.
Why is it so heavy?
That's cool.
Cool spell.
Right? All right.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me pull it out here again. Grit and tenacity.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and reroll that. Make sure to add your +2.
Oh no.
Well,
All right. Well, because of your grit and tenacity, it's not a critical fail. All right. So you feel it pull on your gun, and you are also off guard as this force continually pulls at you until the beginning of your next turn. So, but continue with your turn for now.
I'm still gonna roll a 20 right here, so
That's correct.
it's close enough.
You roll a 19, and despite the tampering by this creature, nothing can stop you from lining a hit up right in Alden's face. So give me some critical damage.
Unstoppable.
Ungobbable.
And pow! You watch this just disperse his form.
Good job, Squib.
Anytime, boss. Then he slaps in a round reload. And that's it for the turn.
All right, Sieg, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to spend an action to move the turret. Going to push it up to here, and then I'll spend 2 actions to hunker down and follow the turret, shoot, and take cover. And I will be
Right.
shooting the priestess.
Okay. She is slightly elevated, so I'm going to give her lesser cover. All right, and despite that lesser cover, she's a pretty wide open target on this platform, and your Volt Thrower hits directly around, and you watch her almost seize up as it hits her. Give me some damage. And with that 28 critical damage, you watch her form dissipate, leaving only you, 4, and the dragon.
Oh, right. Sapphire gonna close her eyes. A warm healing light begins pulsing from her as she casts genetic regeneration on herself. And then she is going to let's just expand the bless.
All right. This creature is going to fly over here and is going to fly another 10 feet up and is going to go for a hit on Sapphire with its Cosmic Blast. For 20 bludgeoning damage. And then you... let's see. You have a good stand-in token for this.
You can never go wrong with Guard Dog.
Gardong.
Okay. We'll make it Guard Doge. You see... Oh, wait. No, that's fine. You see something that looks kind of like a Guard Doge. And as it does, you all feel a strong gravitational aura pulling at you. And all of you feel that your speed has been pulled down by 5 feet. And that is Stranger's turn.
To be clear, is it the effect feel like it's emanating from the guard doge, like pulling us in?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm allowed to
God.
talk as it. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
grab doge.
Can it be attacked, or is it just there?
No, it's pure energy and it can't be targeted.
Okay. Well, the thing is a little out of my reach, so I'm going to struggle against the slowing aura to walk over here. Take one hand off of my weapon and perform battle medicine on Sapphire.
Um,
Okay, third action. I guess I'll just regrip my weapon since I don't have anything better to do. Over to you, Squib.
So you say that's for me? Oh, it's not. Never mind.
No. It is simply your turn.
I heard Squib and I was like, oh, I'm up.
Yep,
Not
it's
like
Squib's turn.
that. I still fly.
He's no longer off guard. I
So,
believe.
yeah, you're no longer
Still
off
suppressed.
guard, and you are no longer suppressed, and the other spell fell off. Your regular, everyday garden variety, A+ heroic squib. Keep in mind, flying
Yeah.
upwards is going to be difficult terrain and will cost twice your fly speed.
What's
So
the
they're
height
flying up.
of going up to that platform?
I'm going to say the platform here, as if you're flying, is not going to impose any special penalties.
I guess fly to this here dragon.
So you're just flying
Well,
with like,
it's 60 feet up.
yeah, it's 60 feet in the
Oh,
air.
yeah, no.
he's pretty high.
Man, we need to shoot this guy. Squib's gonna just fly. Let's see here. So difficult
Yes.
terrain to go up, right?
Yep, so you have 25, so you can fly a total of 10 feet up.
Is that just to go straight up, or if you go in diagonal, is it still difficult?
So it would be 5 feet to go forward and then 10 feet to go up as part of that movement.
Gotcha.
Flying upwards is difficult terrain.
I'm gonna fly straight up. So I'll do 20 feet.
You'd be 10 feet up.
For two movements, sorry.
Oh, for 2 movements, yeah, 20 feet. We'll say, if you're doing it together...
Can you add them together and get 25?
Yeah, well, let me finish. I was going to say, for the sake of the action economy, we can add them together and say you can get 25 feet out of it.
Well, thank you. Fly 25 feet just to kind of try to keep himself in range of the beast, and then take a shot.
Go for it.
I'm re-rolling it.
That's allowed. You can use a hero point.
I'm sad. I'm crying, but I'm ending my turn.
Okay, let's find that as a miss. And Sieg, it's over to you.
I will spend an action to move the turret. And then hunker to follow it, shoot, and take cover.
All right, go for it.
I'll re-roll it. Nice.
As a critical miss. I like how something about that causes the stream encoder to like glitch. All right.
Maybe the die is
Yeah.
too fancy.
It is now Sapphire's turn.
Sapphire's gonna reach out and be like, "We need you up there, buddy," and cast Fly on Stranger.
Oh.
Then she's gonna sustain the regeneration.
All right. Now is this creature's turn. They are going to fly Oh yeah, let me change their mode so I can calculate that better. There. They're going to fly across the room here. And they are going to pulse the aura. And I'm going to need everyone right now to make a save or be immobilized as pure gravity pulls on you. And you can use this to save and chat. Alright, Sapphire, you shake it off.
Grit
Squid
tenacity.
and Stranger and Sieg, the other three of you are immobilized for 1 round.
I'm using my reaction for grit and tenacity on that one. Well, I can't. Never mind. It's only once
You
an hour
already
or
used it.
whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to use a hero point on that.
Okay. There's no extra penalty for a critical failure, so.
Bah.
Alright, and you are immobilized
The
for a
classic.
round. And it's your turn, Stranger.
I wish to fly, but I've been placed in a cage. Anything useful to do? I will. Let's see. I will not shift image. I will cast guidance on myself. And raise my shield. I'll spend 1 action looking cool.
Oh,
Very
Alright.
cool.
It's over to Squib's turn.
Well, he can't move, but he'll reload, and we'll just take a long range pot shot.
That's valid.
Mm.
Give me that
Actually, how does
attack
that work for midair creatures?
Well, he can't take an action to fly, so he's going to fall, right?
roll. At the end of his turn, yeah.
Oh no.
So we're doing. We're taking a parting shot, Or gravity kills me, or I'm just gonna miss forever, and then I'll reload and then fall.
Yep. So you fall 25 feet. You take 12 damage. I think it's 13, but I'll just say 12. And you land prone.
Ow!
Alright. And that was 3 actions, I believe, so it's Seek's turn.
Oh,
do I have
sorry.
a-
Before I forget, I do have cat fall. I don't know if that.
Oh, yes, in that case, that does help. You don't take the damage, and you are not prone.
oh,
Cat
Yeah,
fall!
no, that's a... And you're an expert in acrobatics, I assume? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. You land gracefully despite the gravity pulling at you. Alright, your turn, Sieg.
Do I still have a direct line of sight on this guy?
Absolutely, he's flying in the air. He's 60
Yeah,
feet
just
up in the
wanted
air.
to be sure. I wasn't sure how the platform in front of me was placed.
Oh, yeah. It's less than like 5 feet tall. It's like a little slightly taller catwalk.
Okay, I will modify the turret for damage, and then I will shoot twice.
Alright, the first one is a hit. For 19 electric damage. And your turret locks in and notices the exact flight pattern, and you score a critical hit with that natural 20. So roll me some critical damage. Why did that creature put it immobilized on? It's not immobilized. All right, and they take 40 damage. They have to make a fortitude check.
Let's see if he rolls the 1.
That is a failure. The electricity courses through the bearer of the lock, and they are stunned 1. Nice work.
Incredible.
Nice.
And we're basically at the top of the hour, so I'll give everyone a hero point. Sapphire, it is your turn.
All right. Fire gets her regen. You know, it's blasting time. We're gonna give this guy a good old holy light.
Okay. Give me that attack.
Yeah, it's not a bad number. Miss. You know what? We have so many hero points. Do it again. Is that better?
All right, and you, for a moment, you're worried about a miss, but you remember Rose believed in you. Robin believes in you. All your friends believe in you, and you score a hit. So give me that attack. This creature does not have the Annihilate trait.
Can figure, but you know, still decent damage.
And you deal 21 fire damage.
All right, she sustains the regen for another turn.
All right. The creature is going to fly over here. Going to first aim at the thing that just hit it. So it's going to first fire its Cosmic Blast at the Tuit. Critically hitting the Tuit.
Rip to it.
These things happen.
Oh,
For 34 damage. And I believe that puts the Tuit in broken threshold.
Indeed.
Alright, so the Tuit starts glitching out and aims another blast at Sapphire. And this creature descended about 40 feet as it flew.
Your aura, go away.
Well, you've been in the aura. Because you've been in the guard doge aura.
Yeah, we just got his aura though.
And then it shoots a blast at you who just hit it. And as it's going down, the blast flies past you and it hits a container next to Squib that dematerializes.
ah!
Ends its turn. And Stranger, you are no longer immobilized. As the Graviton aura frees you.
Hang on, now I should do trigonometry.
If you change your move mode to fly, and you move yourself and you hold like E and tap E and Q to go up, it'll tell you the total distance going up, I believe.
The problem is I have the boots that let me jump and get a 30-foot
Oh.
head start.
Bro.
So you
Okay.
understand, right?
Okay, so you can jump 30 feet straight up, right?
In any direction, so I can probably squeeze in an extra horizontal. But
I will say you
Yeah.
can jump straight up 30 feet in a square around you, and then you can use an action to fly if you want.
yeah, that's the idea.
Okay. I'll just say with 2 actions you can make that.
Yeah, 30, and then I have I will be in its own aura, right? So I'll have a 35-foot speed.
Yeah, you currently are because of the guard doge projecting the same aura.
Yep. So
I should have made a little token for the aura that moat, but whatever.
right. Okay, I'm going to use Blast Foot to jump 30 feet up to here. Okay, and then move mode, fly. God, this is really confusing. Okay, the plus is the amount of movement after that.
Yeah.
So 25, then I will go 5 feet up.
As you move up, it snaps at you with its jaws.
That's okay.
It's understandable.
As a hit. You feel the force of gravity snap in, and adds a little extra damage for 30 damage.
Rude.
All right, rest of your turn.
But that's why we kept our spark in Scar of the Survivor, so I'm going to activate no scar but this. And regain some of those hit points. Oh, hang on. I will switch title. And then do it. Became a vague shape midair. Becoming concealed.
I love shapes.
Shapes.
Same?
All right, and that is your turn. Squib, you are no longer immobilized, and it's your turn.
Squib's gonna.
Keep in mind, you will have a 5-foot speed penalty even being in this aura.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, let me unlink this.
Travel just 40 feet.
There you go.
Not stack up with everyone.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take a shot.
So, again, you're going through the graviton aura. Oh, yeah, 40 feet. You're right. No, you're right.
Yeah, I
did
took
the
off the
math
5
wrong.
reach.
It's 25. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Take an attack. I was mentally mixing up the flying together, and you hit.
Ooh.
For 10 damage. Alright,
Fiddling them down.
it's your turn.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Real quick, I'm looking up the rules for redeploying.
If I remember correctly, we tweaked it a little bit so that you can just spend 2 actions
Yeah.
to plop down a new to it. Is that right?
I think so. I think it would probably be more feasible to use an action to collect it and then redeploy it for
Yeah.
2. So I will spend 3 actions to collect and redeploy my turret.
Yep, that seems good.
All right. Set my regions. Sapphire is going to join Stranger in the Air. She's going to cast Warp Step, which will allow her to go.
Oh.
Did the math for this, I already forgot. Up 25 feet. Over 10 feet. Then she is going to sustain the region.
Alright, you watch this creature as you start to do heavy damage to it. And it seems to fixate on Sapphire. And it cries out and it says, what did I say? It cries out and it says, "Bearer of the ray of the split god, you cannot be allowed to leave this place." And it bolts after towards Sapphire.
Oh, damn. Scary direct.
May I attempt to strike it?
You may attempt to strike it, and it will fly enough that the Tuit will be able to strike it.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check
So
the
I'll
box
let you-
freeboard.
Yep.
Incredible. I'm gonna try
And
again.
it flies
Did-
fast. Oh, good.
Bless fade.
No.
Ah well.
Oh yeah, Sig, you're also no longer immobilized.
Oh, what do you?
It's in the air now.
This is above you.
Oh, she's in the air.
Yeah, I'm still getting it because I'm also
Got it.
here.
So it,
I was just confused for a second.
all right, so it flies over, and oh, we're gonna have the strike first. That is a miss. Flies lightning fast past everyone, and it snaps its jaws at Sapphire. Story matches. Rolls a 20 on the die. For 48 damage.
Yeah, that's fine. Take it. Thanks, regeneration.
Uh, and then it casts a spell on itself. With one action, it casts heal.
Oh, Scar of the Survivor.
There we go. I applied the healing twice, so I deleted one and then I undid. So it should be only 18. Heals for 18. And that's the end of its turn.
Right, nice. I didn't waste my reaction. I couldn't diffuse Martyr's Intervention anyway. Question. Am I flanking this dragon?
Yeah, I think you're flanking this aerial dragon.
What a world. Right, I'll bring the sickle blade into my hands and strike at close distance.
All right.
Mm,
And that
Oh, it's not gonna
is a miss.
alas. Okay, I'll just try again, I think. It's not gonna do it.
That's okay.
Okay, third action, I will... Can't step midair, so I'll just fly, I guess.
I'm basically gonna say since flight is a big enough thing, you can basically make a 5-foot like hover, and that's okay. So if you want to do that, I'll say that won't provoke a reaction.
No, I'm just gonna fly.
Okay.
If it's
The
gonna react,
creature-
I'd rather it hit me instead.
Yeah. It's gonna react, and it lashes with its tail.
Understandable.
And it hits you.
Ow.
For 22 damage.
Alright, that's my lock.
Oops, there we go. Squib, it's your turn.
The Squibinator. Step. Wait, can I step with the gravity? Is that
Yeah, you can. I'll say yes.
okay? And I'll
Maybe
step
just-
and reload.
Speed, but
Keep in mind the dragon is still 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a little closer while reloading because I can't flying reload. Fortunately, I can running reload, but I can't flying reload.
I'll say running reload applies to traversal.
Oh, okay.
So if
well,
you want
then
to
in that
fly
case,
up and reload, that's fine.
I would like to do that then.
Can you link the ability?
Yes. Running reload right there.
Yeah. You stride, step, or sneak. Traverse is something new they kind of wrote for Starfinder because there's so many different like movement modes. So I'm just gonna say that applies to a traverse. So it could be a stride, step, sneak, fly, swim.
Okay, then so with the movement penalty, I can go up 20 feet with two stride or two flies. Well, no, yeah, because 25 minus 5 for each difficult terrain. So 2 of them would be 20. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
And I will
I
just
hate math.
for my math sucks. Let's fly up 20 feet for now, and then reload on the way,
Okay.
and then I will shoot.
All right. That is a hit. Roll me some damage.
Kerblamo.
As it takes 12 damage from you.
There's that.
All right, Sieg, it's your turn.
All right. We're going to modify for damage and shoot the dragon.
Go for it. You've got a clear shot to this dragon. All right, the first one is a miss.
I will hero point it.
Go for it.
Always.
It's still a miss, unfortunately.
And second shot.
And the second shot strikes true and
He shouldn't be off guard.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's because of the off guard is there. Yeah, no. So that's still a miss. Sorry. Thank you for the catch.
I will still hero point it.
I believe. I'm feeling the 20.
07.
God, my hero
Guys,
points have been fantastic.
Critical miss. All right, Sapphire. This dragon seems fixated on you for now. What would you like to do?
Sapphire's actually okay with this thing being fixated on her. She's gonna get her regen. She's going to put her trust in her allies and just, draw the fucking dragon's ire. She's gonna, girl boss it. It's fine. Heal herself.
All right, and you heal yourself with your Cat of Healing for 42 damage.
And just stop her here with the dragon. Just chilling. Having a good time together.
Okay. This thing doesn't like being flanked, so it's going to fly. And
it's a Solarian.
you all may react appropriately if you'd like to the dragon moving, which I think
Thinking about it.
Yeah, you and the Tuit, I think, are the two that can react.
Shouldn't be concealed anymore.
And there is the 20, the critical hit from the Tuit. Give me some critical damage.
I'll let Sieg finish.
Alright, and it has to make a fortitude save. And it succeeds.
I will take my strike as well then. Come on, you can do it, you fraudulent.
Alright. I forgot to subtract an action for the slowed earlier, so I will do that now. So it's taking you 2 actions this turn. So one was to fly, and the other is to try and bite Sapphire out of the sky.
Understandable. Lady dragon.
For 16 damage. Stranger, it's your turn.
You know what? React. I don't care. I'll spend an action to fly. I don't think there's anything anywhere particularly incredible that I can fly to, so I will just fly to here. Do what you must, dragon.
The dragon doesn't react for now.
All right.
Ooh.
I will strike. Yikes.
Poor stranger rolls.
It's
The
been
dragon,
it's been a bad one today.
the dragon reactive strikes your dice.
It's so good at it. I'll take a second strike.
Go for it. That should be. That's still a miss. Dragon's pretty buff.
Rough. Yeah, it has at least 30 AC. Okay, that's all three.
All right, Squib. It's your turn. The dragon's looking rough. It's time to finish the act.
I'm so up. I'm so ready.
Show me the one.
I'll say that. Don't manifest that. Do I? I'm mentally contemplating. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Sorry, the reload happened because I'm gonna fly again. Go up to 30 feet as well.
Okay, you're at 30 feet.
I will do the combo. And I'm gonna hit. He said, truthfully?
All right.
Question mark.
Give me the combo as you look at this creature that is targeting Sapphire. And that is a hit. Because of Sapphire's Bless, that is a hit.
Let's go.
That's my boss, you lizard freak.
All right. And that's 19.
Here we go.
Oh.
I'm rerolling. What? I'm getting your point.
I believe.
Oh, just kidding. I lied.
That's okay.
It's still a miss.
We got a hit in there.
Yeah. All right, Sieg, it's your turn.
We're gonna run it back. Modify for damage and shoot.
All right, that
Love
is
the
a
animation when it's so close.
critical miss as your shots fly around it. Once more. All right. It's your turn, Sapphire. And the creature is watching you hungrily, greedily, hatefully, reactively.
Friendly.
Actively, you say.
Reactively.
Interesting word choice you have.
Opportunistically.
Opportunistically watching me.
Strangers watching the dragon. Likewise.
Everyone's looking at each other so reactively.
Goblin standoff.
That Sapphire's gonna fucking holy light it in the face. And we'll see what happens from there. It's this, and then she pulls big number maybe. We have hero point. That's a low number.
All right. Unfortunately, the magic flies off of its scales and bounces off into the wall. And as you cast the spell, it's going to react and strike at you.
Yeah, that's
It's going to swipe at you with its claw.
expected, understandable. One. Can't do anything about that.
All right. For 21 damage.
That's chill. Chilling. Big chilling. Actions is this?
So there was 2 action to cast, and if you don't, you will fall.
I'm just seeing how many actions this is too. Okay. And yeah, we are gonna hover.
Okay. So this creature, first it bites at you. And it critically hits Sapphire with its jaws. For 60 damage.
Sapphire just like as the claw comes swiping at her, time freezes and a bubble around her and an image of the claw just stays there and waits as she casts Delayed Consequence.
All right. Okay. So the jaws would snap around you, and you see a spectral image of its jaws around you. And to the creature, it's hit you, and you're falling out of the sky. So it's going to go ahead and go for the kill that it thinks it's getting on you. And it's going to Cosmic Blast you. This is a ranged strike, if anyone wants to react.
I would.
Oh, geez, another crit.
I don't care at all about reactive striking.
So first off, you're taking this damage, 56 Sapphire. Alright, that's a critical hit from Squib.
Let's go, Squib.
All right, I will react.
Go for it.
I will cast Martyr's Intervention.
Cool.
Okay. So first off, this creature, I'll let you take the Martyr's Intervention first. And then I'll resolve
so
the
that's-
damage.
How much health did you have? Can you undo the 56?
But 26 health.
Okay, and I take the rest,
So-
right? I take 20 or 31.
31. There you go.
Become
gain wounded.
still, right? Yeah.
Cool. And as that happens, Squib locks in, follows the same flow of time, and blasts the creature's head clean off. And you watch it dissolve as the gravity aura around you all fades. And the creature fades, leaving a small key that hovers like a green mote of light down into Sapphire's hands. And then shortly after, the jaws hit you, Sapphire, and you are critically hit for 60 damage.
Oh, I was going to say, typically that happens at the end of
We're out of
the turn.
initiative.
Okay, yeah, I was going to have her heal herself immediately.
Oh, okay.
She knows this is coming, so.
Okay, I'll let you get one turn to heal yourself. I assume you've already been healed by a stranger, and there's a cooldown on it. Squib doesn't have healing, I
Yep.
think. And then C. Okay, we'll just say you can get your heal on yourself.
Well, it's one round, so we should each get something, right?
What do you have to prevent 60 damage?
Not prevent, but I can heal.
Yeah, okay. Because you used your big heal on Sapphire, but how much can you heal for?
I have a small heal.
Okay, yeah,
could
go ahead
do
and apply
something.
that. You can apply that too.
All right. I'll cast Motivating Ringtone. That's something.
Yeah, no, that's something.
Hey, max roll.
All right, 12
Cast
healing.
motivating nod.
And then also heal for the regen. Then she is going to tap into her vestige powers because she knows this is about to fucking hurt.
Also land if you can.
Yeah, she has an action. She can only go down 15, so she'll still be 10 feet in the air, but that's fine.
Going down is not difficult terrain.
Oh,
Going up is.
Going down is undifficult terrain.
I'll land and then resolve with heal, and then I'll roll the toll after. That says it's a rank 1. One sec, because we're doing fourth rank.
Yeah, no, as Janda says, you can move down 10 feet for every 5 feet movement.
Oh, cool.
So if you go down, you can move double your speed.
Right, we are resolving this healing. It's another 57. And then we are going to roll the vestige toll for channel.
Did you apply the 7 for regen?
Yeah, I did.
All right,
Cool.
you pay
Vestige toll.
52 out of your max HP, and these.
And then take 60.
Let you scroll up and find it if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go find it. It's in here somewhere. That's the blast. Where's the...
But that is otherwise the end of combat. And you see this green key replaces the knife that you had, and the large shield around this portal. Weep. Hey, wait a minute. Weep disappears. And I will be right back. Sorry.
Man.
Vestige
Nope, that
pillar.
perfectly goes through all of my spells.
Let's go. A bunch of rank 2 slots still, but there's not too much super useful in there.
Yeah. And then I could Protector's Sacrifice as well.
Yeah, no, I don't need it. Got it. We good.
Yep. I was mega worried about you getting dying twice, and then falling down, taking falling damage, and perishing.
She also has catfall, so that's kind of weird. Like, there's no rule that it says it doesn't apply while you're like unconscious, but it emotionally feels weird.
You know what? I'm glad we didn't have to think about it.
Yeah, fine. Getting crit twice is dangerous for her, but she can handle one crit with like consequence at least.
Do you say that like getting crit twice isn't dangerous for anyone?
Yeah.
I can take it on the chin and die.
Getting crit twice by a boss-like monster.
It's like a
Like,
little.
I can tank those 2 hits in a row, barely, with full health.
Yeah.
It's like a kitten's kiss. That's how soft those claws and jaws are.
My rank 4 heals are basically like an entire extra health bar for me, so delaying consequence into a heal afterwards is like, it's fine. Another health bar here in my pocket.
And then another heal in your pocket because it was your comm unit.
Mhm.
All right, I'm back.
Wibbles.
Why did this get so loud? Sorry.
It was
All right.
appropriate.
That's true. We were on pause. And you feel the pressure in the room fall back to where it was, where you might expect it to be. And the portal ahead of you looks open.
Sapphire just kind of lands and is breathing a little heavily.
Oh,
Okay.
close one, boss.
No, we got that. It's fine. He kind of like looks over to Stranger and just nods to him.
Yeah, I never doubted it.
Equally fatigued.
Let's get out of here. Maybe. I hope that portal is out of here.
Well, it can't be any worse than what we're dealing with now, right?
You're so right, Squib.
All right. As you approach the portal, you feel a warmth.
Do I have to put this key somewhere, do you think? Or is this...
When you touched it, you watched the shield around it dissipate.
Oh, okay. Like a remote control.
Do you think the heat around this thing's gonna cook us, or is that like a gentle, welcoming warmth?
It's a gentle welcoming, like a fireplace.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. You want me to go first? I'll go first.
If you want to.
All right, Geronimo. Yep.
Stay vigilant.
All right. As you step through the portal, everything goes bright and then it goes dark. And you wake up and you see yourself in a tube. And realizing you're back in the real world, nothing that really affected you. So you can all heal yourselves to full, remove any negative status effects, and give yourselves the effect of a full rest.
Oh, wonderful.
I wonder how
So
much I
full
heal
rest.
just by resting.
And
Oh.
everybody's hero points resets to 3.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
And as you look out and blink up, you realize that you see smoke in the air. You see smoke, and you see, well, laser fire. That was the wrong thing, but that's fine. And
That's disturbing.
as you all come to, the pods, one by one, pop open. Wrong thing. Sapphires first. Squibs. Siegs. And you remember yourselves back in the master's room in these pods, but now you are free. And he turns and he goes, "What? You're out? No, I've come so far for this. I will not be stopped." And you see things on fire. You see Amurian soldiers. You see robots, priests fighting each other. And Sapphire, who you might spot down there, is Alexander. And you also see Ember, who you remember was on a Pershi. And rather than rolling for initiative, we're going to use those fortitude saves you made. So let me go ahead and just set ones. Sieg, you had a 32. Where's the...
I remember that.
Yep. Squib, you had a 24. Oh, that's not the button I need. Sapphire, you are a little woozy getting out of here. And you had a 16.
Understandable.
And as you are reacting, lastly, Stranger, you had a 29. And as you shake off the effects of the Master's Dream spell, double check something here. Stranger, you critically succeeded at resisting this, and you are quickened 1 for 3 rounds. And the rest of you are a little woozy and don't have your reaction. And as he does this, a ring of magic flies up surrounding all of you. And some creatures appear in here with you. A large flying creature appears above you at the far end here. Let me roll these in. And I will change this over to some battle music as we enter initiative. All right. With that, let's start. First off, it is the Master's turn. He is going to walk forward here. We'll say to here, yeah. And he is going to say, "Even if I cannot complete that, I will finish my work." And he casts a Void Seed. All right. And there's no. I.
Spooky blank button.
Yeah, the button. Hold on. Sorry a minute.
I kind of want to click it.
You can click it. It won't do anything.
It's giving me a little save.
Yeah, I mean it's not a real save, so you can click it for vibes if you want, but it's not a. Sorry.
I don't want to now.
Okay, let me reset that. Sorry about that. That should be the real button now.
Real button.
Mm. I'm gonna point that because all my fancy effects are vitality, I think.
Indeed. Sapphire, you feel yourself infused with void energy.
I'm definitely hero pointing it.
As do you. Okay.
Yeah,
you
it sounds like
create-
the plan.
Yeah. I think
This is a pretty enthusiastic hero point for everyone, I think. Oop, okay.
The radiant still works, but everything else.
Okay, so
Nice.
Sieg, Sapphire, and Squib. So not. There we go. Are you have a void seed in you, and you have the void healing ability basically, which is if you would be healed by a non-void effect with the healing trait, you take damage instead. And also, if you're hit by a heal spell, you would take damage. So he is turning Sapphire's magic against her and the party. Oh yeah, Sapphire, you also remove the vestige toll as part of breaking out.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's his turn. So it's over to you, Sieg.
Just gave myself one rest worth of removing it, but completely, that's good.
Alrighty. About how high up are these
You can just step out of
that we're
them.
in?
You're at about ground level. Those are public rolls. They don't really matter. I'm doing them for vibes while your turns are going.
I was about to say that's
All right.
that's super cool that it's happening.
I will spend an action to spawn into it.
Go for it. I just don't want the dice.
And then
flying over things.
I'm going to spend 2 actions to upload virus.
All right. What are you targeting?
Using dual monitor, I will target 3 things. I will target that guy,
So that's not a tech
the
creature.
mech thing,
The mech is not a tech creature.
then their
You can have-
weapons.
There's nothing. Okay. Okay, so they have to make a save. Or you have to make a computer's check.
And then I'm assuming the master isn't a tech creature, but if he has any tech weapons, I'll target him as well.
He does not. But that's fine. So a computer's check against their will DCs. What's the range on? You can hack within 30 feet, right? This guy's pretty far from you.
I can hack within 60.
Okay. Okay, so a 34 against. Okay, that's a success. And they're.
And I'm choosing the shutdown, not the manipulate or whatever it's called.
Okay.
So trying to add glitching to their weaponry.
Oh yes, they are. Okay, yeah, they're glitching. So you succeed. So the creature is. We'll just say they're glitching. That's easier to say. I'll remember it for the thing. And for this guy, the same thing is 34 against. That is a critical success against this creature. So we'll say it's stun won't really apply to the object, but the object is glitching too. Okay. So that was 2 actions to upload a virus.
And I spawned a turret.
Perfect. Okay. All right. This guy is going to go ahead. This skeleton is going to fire at you, and you'll have some cover from your turret. And is going to one action boost, second action cast plasma. And they miss because of the cover from your turret and mirrored Aegis. And then they're going to stride up to here.
I will react with the turret.
All right, you can have the turret fire with auto turret or auto target. But after that, it is Stranger's turn.
Nice. Get that out of the way.
Oh yeah, that should also be on. Why can't you? There we go. It's not raising a shield. It's like, where is the cover button? Oh fuck. 1 second, I fucked something up.
Yeah, just let me know.
My cover macro is disappeared. There we go. Okay, your turn. Sorry, Stranger.
All right. Where is this thing located? Is it just right next to the master,
Yes.
or is it above it?
And it's just kind of standing there. It's a large mech.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm assuming there's no funky terrain here. I can just walk
No,
around.
you can step around stuff.
Okay.
We'll treat this.
Just
as-
walk. I mean, the object of my hatred is in front of me. I have no other choice.
All right.
I'll stand here
As
and
you walk
attempt to
by-
strike the master.
As you walk by, the skeleton with a plasma sword on its arm swings at you.
Sure.
And it
Natural
critically
20.
hits you with a natural 20. And you take 24 force damage.
Ow.
These guys got a little upgrade. Alright, you may proceed.
Okay, I've actually correctly read Void Seed. It is non-void, not vitality. So
Yes.
don't make that mistake.
Yeah.
So if you get battle medicine, it hurts you.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
Yeah. I'm just setting my title to the Malice in the Mirror permanently.
at.
I will. Sieg's the only target. I will raise the walls, targeting Sieg. And I will become concealed. All right, that is my second of 2 actions, or second of 4 actions. Move my spark, uncheck the box, and strike.
Alright, that is a hit.
Okay, let me think about that. I will turn this on electricity for now.
Right, and he takes 21 damage.
Mm.
So that was
Mm,
stride, raise the wall, strike.
correct. And I'm quickened, so I have 1 more.
That's right.
I'll attempt to demoralize the master. I don't think it's going to work, but you know.
Yeah, go for it. Demoralize is going to be an intimidation check against their will DC.
Yep.
You fail.
Well, I gave it a try. Over to you, Squib.
Alright, Squib. The front panel of the pod you're in popped off with the liquid rushing out, and you are free to act.
He looks over and sees Stranger fighting the Master and goes, "Goblin Maul!" moment. Ah! Hops down. He's gonna also attack the master. Are we flanking him at this point?
One sec, I had to fix something on my end. Yes.
Get gobbed, he says as he strikes. And re-rolls. I'm re-rolling. Pretend you didn't see that roll.
I didn't see it. I was
I
looking away.
swear to dog, dude.
And he turns and he says, "You know, you were only useful for stabilizing the others."
Oh yeah, well I have a gun, and he shoots him.
That's more than you.
All right, and yeah, that's a hit.
A good retort from Squib. I have a gun.
I had to check because he's not flanked for the gun part.
Best retort to any insult.
Oh, and as you fire your gun, the mech above you is going to strike at you.
I nimbly dodge it.
You dodged into the hit,
Knew it.
and the wing of the mech cuts you for 15 damage.
Oh!
Just like in Dark Souls.
Okay, so it's the mech's turn. And it is going to fly back up here, up 20 feet. And then it is going to go ahead and first make a glitching check on its cannon. Okay, it's fine.
So wait, did it
And-
fly away from me?
It did.
Can I hit it?
Yeah, you can hit it. That's a move action.
Oh, wait. You said I don't have my reaction, actually, now that I think about it. What was that?
You just had your turn, so you get your reaction back.
Cool.
I'll pass for that.
Oh yeah, Sieg didn't have the reaction for the shot earlier, but it's fine.
I targeted the wrong guy. That's a 34 on the mech.
Let me see that 34. That's a critical hit.
Enjoy, Mr. Robot.
And you hit the robot
Oh!
for 68 damage, and it is clumsy and enfeebled as your crushing rune hits it. And first, it
This is already critical, right? It shouldn't be doubled again. Unless it's something...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I did. That was a critical. I was used to spells. No, good catch. 34 damage.
If you want to keep 60.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry, Squib.
No, yeah, good catch. Thank you.
34 is still great. I'm not going to complain.
It is.
And it charges up a cannon and hits you center mass. And you need to succeed against a fortitude save. As you take 20 electricity damage. You succeed, but you do take the damage. And it goes ahead and shoots you again. And this time it strikes the ground next to you. All right. All right. This guy jams a spell gem into his gun. And casts Thunder Strike. Sorry, one sec. Bro, I don't know what the fucking... Sorry, one sec. Okay. I will need... Sorry, I don't know why it's being weird about this. Thunderstrike at Squib. Only a reflex save.
Check this out.
And you are wearing metal armor
Whoa.
against 20 electricity and sonic damage.
Take full beam with success.
Half, sorry.
Gotta read the thing.
Yeah, it's a basic save. And then it is going to go ahead and it tries to shoot you and has to make a glitching check. Alright, it's okay. Alright, that's not an attack spell, so it goes ahead and shoots you with its SMG. Hitting you for some fire damage. 15 fire damage, Squib.
Ow.
Sapphire, it's your turn.
Fire kind of just like wakes up, blinking her eyes. It's just like, oh, okay, here we are. She is going to just come out fucking swinging. And drop a Divine Wrath. Right there.
Alright. And that's going to be a Fortitude save.
Yep. 2 1s. Ooh, hiss.
Alright. This creature critically fails
Oh, that's good. Then.
against 21.
Yeah.
Alright, and the other one succeeds, so it takes half.
Alright, that's not bad.
And the creature that critically failed is sickened 2 and slowed 1.
Yeah, I like that part. Then she's gonna just flitter out of the pod to over here. That's it.
Alright. This creature is going to fly over here. And I will need, as this scary looking creature appears, I will need a will save from all of the players against its frightful presence. Sapphire, you are unaffected.
Thank you, Blood Magic.
Squib, you succeed.
Is it a void effect?
No.
How much do I care?
You're unaffected, Sieg. On a critical failure, you'll be frightened 4, if that tells me how much you care.
Frightened 4. Okay, I care
Frightened
about
4.
4?
Pretty scary.
That's too scary.
Alright. And you critically succeed. It's actually not that scary. Okay. And
Good rolls to everyone.
it's going to... it's going to go ahead and try and corrupt Sapphire. So first it tries to make a strike. Hitting you. But it's void damage, so it doesn't hurt you. However, you must make a will save.
It's just hero point that. Better.
that you are immune to the corruption now,
Much better.
and you cannot be controlled by this creature.
Take that, World of Warcraft.
Let's not let the heal caster corrupted.
All right. Given who is in the room, I will let anyone who wants to on their turn spend an action to resave against Void Seed. But for now, the Master begins casting a spell. If anybody wants to react to this manipulate action.
I'm thinking.
I already used my.
Yep.
I will make a reactive strike.
Okay. Give me the reaction first.
You got.
Alright, that's a hit. So you deal
No
damage.
crits here, boss.
And he casts Repelling Pulse. So, only people in this 30-foot emanation, which is everyone here. And the pulse weaves around the other enemies. A reflex save against some force damage.
A test of your reflexes.
37 force damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try rerolling it just to see if I get lucky.
2
10
it
feet?
vaporized. Yeah, and if you on fail, you push 10 feet away.
Okay, tell me where that is, since this is 15 technically.
You can move, like, is this like to here? Is it okay with you?
That's fine. I mean,
Okay.
you're the boss.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Sea Guy frames it. The Tuit takes double. It is knocked 20 feet away. I think the Tuit's vaporized. And then
Yes, it is at
Sapphire, you
0.
failed, so you're taking 10 back. Yep. And then... Oh, Tuit. And then goes ahead and single action casts Divine Lance at Stranger.
Reminder, I'm concealed, so if that matters, then here's the check.
Thank you. I was going to hand type that. And he sees you and is able to strike. However, because of the raise the wall and your raised shield, it bounces off of your arm and into the magical barrier and disperses. Alright, Sieg, your turn.
All right, I will stride over to my turret. Spend one action to put it away. And then I will activate my force field.
Perfect.
Also.
Okay. Alright. So, this one's going to take aim on Sieg, who does not currently have cover. And it's going to one action boost, one action fire. As a heavy blast of plasma hits Sieg. I have it colored as splash damage still, so I need to fix that eventually. But that's included in, so just the first 38 you take.
All right, 20 of it's going to come off the force field, so I'm going to take 18.
Yeah. Okay. If it makes it easier, you can just round it and take the 17. I don't care about 1 point of damage. Okay, and it is going to move in on you, and that'll be its turn. All right, stranger, your turn.
Thinking. Uh, I'm going to delay action until after Squib.
Okay, I will delay you on the action tracker and move you to Squib. All right, Squib, it's your turn.
At the end of our turn, we can roll to see if we can get rid of the.
Yeah.
Points.
Let me double check. That would be a. So you can spend an action to try and shake this off with the latent divine energy in the room. So this is a. I'll put a link in chat.
I'll try that. I believe.
All right,
Oh.
and you blast off the void shell around you, and the master turns and goes, "Alexander," and he grits his teeth.
Now get smacked.
You have 2 actions.
Move up and reload,
Yep.
and then we're gonna try for the combo.
That's a miss.
Oh, well, we tried.
All right, stranger.
This falls off. I will stride to here to flank the master,
Yep.
and then attempt to strike.
Also, we'll probably go over, but we'll end after this combat if that's okay.
Yep.
I can handle it.
Okay, thank you.
Slash with Barrow's Edge.
All right, and you hit the master.
Ready? A little underwhelming.
Hey, it's 19 damage.
Yeah, but I wanted to scale healing off of it. I'll activate Drink of My Foes, flip back to the Radiant, and heal Squib for 18.
Ooh.
And 9 for myself. That moves my spark. I will go to Scarve the Survivor. Okay, that is 3 actions of 4.
Okay.
This is my second quicken turn, I think.
And there's no limit on what you'd be quickened with.
I'll just attempt a second strike. Well, you know what? I got that out of the way.
Indeed, that is a natural
All right.
1. All right. This thing is going to set down on top of this tank, so it's no longer flying, and is going to fire a cannon shot at you. But first, let's pass a glitching check. All right, it succeeds. And then I will also deal some damage, and I'll need a fortitude save from Stranger.
Already?
As you take a 17 electricity damage. Alright, you succeed, you're fine. And it's going to go ahead and blast at, next at Squib. And it misses Squib again. Yeah, I have a smaller hitbox.
Let's go.
Yeah. They buffed me in the last patch.
Makes sense.
Alright. This guy is going to, with a burst of fire, jumps in the air with his jetpack, and hovers 10 feet in the air. And then casts Entropy Strike at Sapphire.
Remember that he's slowed.
Oh, he is slow. That's right. He's not casting that.
And second too. There's a lot of things right now.
Yeah, no good catch on the slow. Thank you. He's just gonna shoot Sapphire then. Actually, no. He has a grenade launcher. He can do that. He's gonna launch. So I'll need a reflex save from this underbarrel grenade launcher. Okay, that's a success. And so you'll take half of this. 10 damage, so 5 piercing damage. As shrapnel hits you.
To do the void attack. Take nothing.
You would have healed,
Yeah.
I think. Well, I'll take nothing.
Okay. Sapphire is trying to prioritize. You know what? She has seen these fuckers plenty of time. She knows how to deal with them. She's gonna cast Thermal Lance at it.
When the lance is thermal.
Okay, these guys have some medium armor on.
Yep.
I basically make this this call every time I see the enemy.
Oh, that's getting hero pointed.
That's okay. So as you reach down, you remember you've seen these guys. They have a really predictable flight pattern.
One of them.
I need to make a check for. I forgot to last round. Oh, Sapphire, heal up for 5, by the way. Actually, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
I forgot the glitching check on their weapon. So anyway, and he
It only
takes-
imposes a penalty. It doesn't prevent them from attacking.
Really? Oh, well, that's fine.
Okay. And I didn't heal for.
Okay, that's fine. You can take the 5 again. Sorry.
I didn't actually heal myself, so.
I healed you.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. And then your thermal lance hits clean through him. And he
Oh,
falls.
I was attacking the mecha up here.
Oh, the mecha? Oh, that's heavy then. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Let me undo
Let
this.
me select the other variant. Can we keep the attack roll or?
Yeah, you can keep the attack roll. So the attack roll is a 27. That hits. Sorry, I thought you were attacking the Shadow Knight.
Just reroll the damage. Heavy damage.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And you pierce straight through that and cleave it. And it explodes in a fireball.
Beautiful.
And by that I mean everyone in a 60-foot radius, which is everyone in the room, needs to make a reflex save.
Jesus, that's a big fireball.
And it blasts, and you see the fire wash against the shield. Sometimes I wish it would give me the chat result instantly and not wait for the dice to queue. Okay. So, against... As always, Sieg critically succeeds. Against 22 electricity damage as it explodes. Sapphire takes half. Squib takes full. Stranger takes full. The Shadow Knight takes half. The Master critically succeeded. He knew what he was bringing in here. The Spectral Creature takes full. The Skeleton over here took half. Sieg took 0, and that should be it. Wait. 6 damage. How did you have so little HP? It's like while I check something, sorry.
Because he's smelly.
Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, so I need to fix something real quick. 1 second while I adjust something. There, okay, proper damage. Sorry, a little bit of quick background fix. Okay, that explodes, and you have one more action, Sapphire. Sorry, thank you.
Sapphire is going to. She wants to recall knowledge on that guy.
All right, this is an incorporeal undead creature, so I think religion is a solid recall knowledge. Roll me a secret religion check. Okay, what would you like to know?
I guess it's like creature types and stuff. Basically, I'm trying to find out if I heal this, will it hurt it?
Oh, like traits and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the basic, just for succeeding, I will give you, or for doing a recall knowledge, I will give you its name, which is, it's a specter.
Mhm.
So a specter is an incorporeal, undead, unholy creature.
Cool.
With that, you know that specters generally prey on targets that they try to control and bend to their will before ultimately dragging them into undeath themselves. This creature is, as an undead, has the void healing ability. If you expose it to bright sunlight, it will be clumsy and slowed. And if it fails to feed over time, it can become quickened but more chaotic.
Also good to know. Okay, cool.
You know, the people it kills, it turns into thralls.
That makes sense.
Seeing as it doesn't know what it wants right now, it's gonna fly over to Squib. And is gonna go ahead and, we'll just say, strike at Squib. Dealing some void damage to Squib. 17 void damage to Squib. And Squib goes down and is dying one. One second while I check something. Okay. Sorry. And then it's going to go ahead and move over behind Stranger. Okay. It is the Master's turn.
No, go ahead.
Okay. And the Master turns to Sapphire and says, Sapphire, the god you claim to serve, is a lie. Alexander will turn on you eventually when you stop being useless. I pray you find your way before then. And he begins casting a spell.
Oh, I'd like to make a reactive strike.
Please do.
Mac.
Because I don't have any reactions that save myself, so might as well.
Alright, that's a hit. Alright. 19 damage. and he cast Phantasmal Bombardment as you see a spectral version of the Amazurian Third Fleet appear over you, all of you. And I will need a will save against
Oh.
47 mental damage.
Well, my last take out. Oh, fascinating. Well, I do have my last hero point earmarked for will saves only, so that's good because I rolled a 1.
Indeed. So Sapphire,
I'm assuming I'm in that range as well.
you are within a 60-foot burst, so yes. That is the entire bubble.
Am I unconscious enough that I don't need to have visions?
Yeah, you don't have any sensory stimuli that can be affected, so you can't see the ships.
This is all part of my plan.
That is the sickest damage frame dodge I've ever seen, Squib.
Can't be illusioned if you're dead.
Alright, you get hit by a weaker effect, so you avoid the boss's one shot.
Boom.
That was all planned, truly.
And you see sights of the ships bombarding with laser fire. Nobody critically failed, but you would have to run from these ships before then, and they stay there and then they disappear.
Oh, fascinating. I guess since I'm undead, it does not put dying on me when I hit 0.
No, it's been breaking for people.
Yeah.
And he's just going to go ahead and try with that line to demoralize Sapphire. Alright, Sapphire, you are frightened too.
Jesus. Understandable. My friends are dead, except for Sieg way over there, far away.
Alright, Sieg, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I've already recollected the turret, so I'll spend 2 actions to resummon it at full HP.
Go for it. What's up?
I'm just gonna shoot the Skeletor in front of me.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... This should probably be a manipulate action, but I'll let it slide right now. Actually, I don't know if it's deploying turrets to manipulate. It probably is. Anyway, you can shoot the skeleton. Oh yeah, should not have cover, so that might affect... Yeah, that's a critical hit. I didn't get a chance to click the cover off in time as the explosion knocked its plates out. Alright, and has to succeed on a fortitude save as it takes 25 electricity damage. And it fails, so it is stunned 1 for next turn. Alright. As it bears down on you, it turns and it boosts, and with its second action, it shoots the Tuat. As it sees the Tuat just shot it. And it's going to deal some amount of fire damage to the Tuat. 38 fire damage to the Tuat. And it goes like a weird skeleton laugh.
No, he's acting.
Alright, Sapphire, it's your turn.
Alright. Okay. Sapphire knows this is probably going to knock her down, but it's going to get 2 of her friends up and maybe kill one of the enemies and hurt the other one. So, he's about to channel the biggest fucking vitality on the planet. Oh, wait, she doesn't need to get because it'll actually hurt C. She doesn't want to do that. Okay, so the moderate vitality, it'll be fine. The range extensions are 10 each, right? Or
Yes,
okay.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I was going to check really quick.
Yeah, feel free to.
Yeah, give me a sec to get the PDF.
Yeah, by 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet. Okay. So that means if she wants to get Stranger and that guy,
And you may, so if you upcast or whatever, you don't have to increase the radius as much as you want.
yeah. Okay. He's gonna 3 upcasts on. It is a 60-foot radius. I'm gonna do 3. Big ass fucking vestige toll. Probably gonna eat
Oh my
all
God.
of her vestige toll. Yeah. Oh no, she's got 9 real HP still. Which is good. And now we are going to cast the actual heal that results from that. So 23 healing or damage as applies to people. And that 23 damage will apply to Sapphire, and she will go down.
Hey, Sapphire, roll me a flat check.
4. Ooh,
Nothing happens.
a low number.
Alright. Squib, it's your turn. You are prone, but you're alive. However, your boss has just gone down.
Boss, no.
The sheer power of the vitality energy and the expenditure of your toll, the void shield pops off you, Sapphire.
Sick. Love to see it.
Quip's gonna stand up. And he's going to avenge his boss. Strike. Combo time.
Alright, that is a hit. Alright, as you hit him, he is going to react. And
no.
he casts a spell reacting. But you can finish your salvo first. I'll let you do that.
Womp.
Okay. And gonna cast Blood Vendetta. So you need to make a will save against bleed damage. And he is casting a spell. If anybody wants to react appropriately.
Now, question: Can I get blood and grit or grit and tenacity back because we came out of the pod? You know, it wasn't real.
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
I'll slash at his ankles if I can.
Yeah, you can kick at him. Alright, you lock in, Squib. You lock the fuck in, and you critically succeed and are unaffected.
Alright.
I don't believe in taking damage.
Stranger,
Sometimes.
he jumps over it.
That's fair.
I will reload.
Foolish flanking specter. I can't get any more flanked than I am already.
Yo, who up
Indeed.
flanking it, by the way?
Alright, well, the Spectre is gonna fly to here And he's going to go ahead and strike at Stranger. There's going to be some void damage. 20 void damage. And that will be its turn. The top of the round. I did not give you ours at 9, so here is a hero point since we're running a little late. Your turn, Stranger.
I am resurgent. It's all for me, baby. Which is good. That's not a good roll. Okay, that moves my spark. Okay, for my second action, I will stand up. For my third action, I will ride over here.
Okay.
My question is, do I hit this enemy?
The one
Because
flying 10 feet
Sapphire's
in the air.
max. Yes, because that is still 10 feet diagonally.
Isn't he dead?
It doesn't
Is it
look
what?
like it. Oh,
Is it-
out.
oh, no.
It is out. It is out,
It's
yeah.
a-
It
it's
doesn't
a-
have the little skull.
Yeah, it's glitchy for some reason.
Okay. Well, in that case, that makes it easy. I will perform battle medicine on Sapphire.
Yeah, sorry, he is flying.
But he's dead, right? So
No, he's alive. This is a real enemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's...
So
I
okay,
don't
so
know
the
how to-
estimate is wrong.
I don't know how to fix it, sorry. Please continue with the combat. It's a
But
real
anyway,
enemy.
it is still 10 feet. It's 2 diagonal squares away from me, even if it's in the air. Because if I heal Sapphire, whose max health is 9 or whatever it was, she may get immediately popped again.
No,
She has-
it...
heal the temp HP too. So max health is still 80. Just
Oh, okay.
yeah.
A lot of it is into
that
special
Ellie,
temp
sorry?
HP. I'd said a lot of it is into special temp HP.
Okay, I will perform battle medicine. Yeah, there's no reason to risk trying to get a crit.
I don't know.
Sapphire, you heal for 20.
Ta-da.
All right, and that's my turn. And my quicken falls off.
Okay. Alright. It is the Master's turn. So he's going to turn to Squib. And he's going to try and demoralize Squib. As he says, "If you've got worth, show it to me. You haven't yet." And critically succeeds. You're frightened too. And he's going to go ahead and one of the scything blades on his back swings out and critically hits Squib. And you take 50 damage. And that puts you to... You went down from a crit, so dying 2. And then you are wounded, so dying 3. And he is going to go ahead and stride over to Stranger. He's not finished. As he foolishly walks through your reach.
Reactively.
This enemy is also not in initiative.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is. It's just not. That's why I wasn't getting actions. Why does it think it's defeated? Hold on.
But the master has so much health that I can't really afford to reactive strike him. I need to worry about things that can make a difference.
Okay, that should be fixed. I don't know why it was hiding that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it
right,
is.
because I killed it because I took damage for it and didn't put it back in. That's okay. They were just vibing for a while.
That's that's fair.
That's okay. See, it gets to your turn. There's a big skeleton bearing down on you.
They still got me with their intimidating aura.
Mhm.
Alrighty, I am going to step away. Use an action to pull out a grenade and throw it to hit the skeleton in front of me.
All right. What do I need to make for a reflex save? Or do you have a thing to click? Slay. Oh, come on, the one. Damn. That's still a failure. You catch it in the face. For 15 fire damage. And because of the frozen aura around this that is helping it resist frost, your fire damage obliterates it.
And that will end my turn.
All right. What gave you slowed?
It's
He's already
slowed as
consumed
long
his
as it's
slow.
sickened. No, it's slowed as long as it's
Oh,
sickened.
really?
Oh yeah,
From
hold
Divine
on,
Wrath.
okay. Then it's gonna fly another 20 feet up.
I'd like to reactive strike.
You can.
Divine Wrath crit fails are nasty.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Let me
Yay.
check the box. Big number?
Pretty big number.
So that's not the biggest number, but there is a thunk from his armor hitting the ground.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, and that's his turn. Sapphire, it is your turn. You are on the ground. Stranger is in peril. You are in peril, and Squib is dying.
Sapphire like blinks back to consciousness as Ranger gets her up, sees that the master is right in front of her, just stares him in the eye, and it says, "We're not going down that easily." And she's gonna cast another 3-action heal. This time it's a normal one from a spell slot. So that radius.
Forgot to heal him last time, so I'll just say it's on me.
And that's it.
All right, Squib, you are healed.
Hello.
All right. This thing wants to fly over here. Actually, it's been 2 actions to fly over here. To flank Stranger. It's only gets 1 strike. It's just gonna roll incredibly all night, though. Hello, damage roll. 16 void damage.
That's okay.
All right.
Wait, how? Just let me check. How long does this last? Until the beginning of your next turn. Okay, actually, I will soul shield that.
Yep, and you can absorb the damage, and the soul shield falls off.
Okay, I just didn't want to have void healing on my next turn, but it falls off.
All right, I will say, empowered by heroism, and everyone's been making some incredible plays this last round. I will add a hero point for everyone. Stranger, it's your turn. The odds are against you. Or are they?
Always have been. I will. Let's see. I have not used. Oh wait, hang on. No, that's right. Okay, I will strike the Spectre. Actually, that might be a bad idea. It is an incorporeal.
It is.
Okay, I will stride to here
Okay.
and strike the Master.
Go for it.
Yeah. I will reroll it. I kind of really want this to land.
Yes! All right, because of your flanking, you hit.
Excellent.
Sapphire flanking from the ground,
whoop.
like, eh.
Let me uncheck this.
All right, and he takes 25 combined damage.
I will sink the sickle into the thing's carcass and pull out a strand of energy and drink of my foes using the radiant to heal Sapphire.
Sapphire heals for 18.
Wonderful. You're doing well now.
And the master chuckles and he says, "You use that shard well."
Okay, that moves my spark, and that's my turn.
All right, Squib, it is your turn.
Squib stands up and he gob charge. He's gonna try for the combo because that's what you gotta do. He's gonna miss. You know what? We got hero points. Reroll. Oh, I saw the 20. You can't do that game. Oh well. Fortunately, stand up, run, swing and a miss. So that's it for now.
All right. He
Have you surrendered?
just laughs and says, "Nice of you to all gather here." And he channels energy into casting a spell. If anybody would like to react,
Yeah.
I will pass.
is that a
okay.
yes from Squib?
Yeah. I don't miss.
All right. That is a miss as he casts a 5th rank repelling pulse. And I'll need a reflex save from everybody nearby. All right, and this is against 46 force damage. So the Spectre takes full damage
Okay, I will cast.
Oh, unfortunate.
and is vaporized.
Oh fuck! I can't cast Martyr's Intervention. I'm wounded. Yeah, and Protector Sacrifice isn't strong enough to save Squib.
Nope. So Sapphire, do you have anything that would stop Squib from dying?
Depends what counts.
Oh wait, this is not a critical. It's only dying 3. I misread. No, so you're just dying 3.
Okay.
It's not a crit.
Going
So Sapphire and took full, and then Squib took full. Yeah. Okay.
10 feet.
And he is going to just take a swing with one of his scythe blades at you.
I shouldn't be off guard.
No, you shouldn't. But you're prone, right? Or did you stand up? I was raised the
No.
walls. What were you off? Oh yeah, you were flanked earlier. So yeah, that's a miss. As you've worked with the master a lot. Unfortunately, some things are coming back, and it's his fighting style as one. As you whoosh, block it with your weapon, and that is his turn.
One scything blade deserves another.
C gets your turn.
I will move, spend an action to pick up the turret. And then with my last action, I will pull a weapon out of my Whale of Wonders.
Oh shit! All right.
All right. What's your current wounded value?
2.
2. So you'll be wounded 3 when you get up. Cool. All right. Sapphire's gonna walk over to Squib. Not walk, general hustle, considering the circumstances.
Little bustle.
Oh fuck, no, she's prone. That makes this more complicated. All right, then we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Sapphire stands up. He's gonna toss a 2-action heal Squib's way. This one. $44 healing for Squib. And that's her turn.
All right. Squib heals for 44, and Stranger, it is your turn.
I will. These are both on cooldown for the Radiant, so I will switch titles. I will raise the walls. I will target Sapphire. Refresh my other one. I will become concealed.
All right.
And move my spark to Scar the Survivor.
All right. Excellent.
Then I will strike. Meh.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
I will. I will take a hand off of my weapon and perform battle medicine on myself.
Okay, that's very doable.
Okay, that's my turn. Let me click the button so it knows.
All right, Squib. You blink awake as you are healed by Sapphire. You see your gun on the ground next to you. What would you like to do?
Definition of insanity. He's going to do the same thing he did before dying last time. and get up and charge at him. Go here so I can flank.
Go for it.
And surely this time.
Just crit both strikes. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. That's
Not that
that's-
great.
Should have been more specific.
yeah, that was my bad for not specifying. You know how it is. I can't think. It's too late. That's all my things.
All right. It is the master's turn. And he is going to cast a spell. Which is a
No, might
manipulate
as well
action.
hit
If anybody would like to try, yep, go for it.
No, I'm not holding my weapon properly currently.
You can definitely punch if you're making an unarmed one.
Nah, it's not worth it compared to
Did
my
some
other rank.
damage.
That's very valid. Okay, has done damage, and he casts Dead Zone. Why is that on? Oh. I'll need a reflex save from himself, Squib, and Sapphire. And he is going to take double damage from his own spell.
Did you intentionally not mention me?
You're also affected, sorry. Stranger.
Sapphire's still.
36 void damage.
Wait, that's 18 halved. You have to re-roll that. Oh, even if I succeed.
And
Well, that's why I don't. Go ahead.
I was just saying, and you watch him wince at his spell, as he did not expect it to affect him so strongly. And he looks at Stranger and he grits his teeth and furrows his brow as if you have caused this.
Okay, that is what we needed there with that hero one.
And Sapphire, whoops, my finger fell. You see the wave coming and you close your eyes and you briefly see a divine golden shield over you, as if some other force helped you. And you succeed and are unaffected. And failing that, he is going to cast a 2-action version, quicken to 1, at Stranger, harm. Fortitude save.
I will now make a reactive strike.
Go for it.
All right. I'll just use my upraised plated arm. That was worth a shot.
All right, I'll need a Fortitude save as the energy washes over you.
Yep. Ow.
And you take...
Oh, wait, hang on. I am concealed. Oh.
Does concealed matter versus casting for a save?
A targeted spell, yeah.
Okay. What was a 7? You're fine.
Alright. Oh no!
And that's his turn. Alright, Sieg, it's your turn.
Kill him.
All right, we're gonna spawn the Tuit.
I was expecting the Sapphire maneuver of just like critting him with a laser pistol.
No, I only did that because I literally had nothing else to do with that action.
No, that's fair.
And then we're gonna shoot a bitch. This'll work, right?
Yeah.
I believe.
Hero point. I've got a bunch of them.
And that is a miss.
Okay.
Sapphire, it is your turn. You are on the ground in a very bad spot. But you are alive.
Master is looking bad, but Sapphire has to prepare for the potential worst. She's not on the ground. She just has raised the walls.
Oh, raise the walls.
That's
My
Ron's
bad.
turn.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
standing then.
Sorry, I didn't
No,
pick
yeah.
the icon.
Yeah, I should change it so it's not the same as prone. But we can do it later.
Sapphire moves over to Squib, touches him on the shoulder, and says, "No bodyguard of mine is dying today." Casts genetic regeneration on him. That's it.
Alright, stranger. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Me die? Not while you live. I will regenerate hit points and become concealed once more. I will shift my spark to my weapon, which I will regrip, and strike. No. All right, I'm gonna break my rule and use my hero point on something that's not a will save. No, it didn't help.
Damn.
All right, that's my third action.
Good use, though. Alright, Squib, you heal for 7, and it is your turn.
I'm gonna drink this potion and hopefully survive another hit.
That's good.
You heal for 26 as you drink the potion.
And then I'm gonna smack this guy, and it's gonna be huge damage. So thank you everyone for coming through.
I believe in Squib.
It's gonna be no damage actually. Oh wait, we got the hit because of the off guard.
Alright, because he is flanked, you hit. Roll me some damage.
Those are pretty good numbers.
That's a good number.
Hey, Squib. Tell me, how are you finishing off the Master? Describe this
Let's
for me.
see. He's gonna wind up and just take a big kind of glare at him and go, "No one hurts my friends, my boss, or my pride." Swing.
And you turn and you watch all of the mechanical arms on his body turn and try and block your hit as they are smashed off and broken. And you watch his body go limp, and he falls flop to the ground, and the magic shield around everyone, around the arena, disappears. And that is the end of combat.
Jeebus.
I'm
sorry,
apologize so much that we went an hour over, but I thought it'd be worthwhile to finish up the act.
Survive.
So I will take us back. Like I said, I have a very quick announcement. It'll be like 5 minutes. Make my little spiel, and I will be back to see you all.
Yep. Squib's moved to
Hey everyone, thank you for watching. My name is Elysian. This is my game Aurousa Volume 1. Aurousa Volume 1 is a production of myself, produced under the Paizo Community Use Policy. Aurousa Volume 1 uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's Community Use Policy, which can be found on Paizo's website. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content, and this show is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. The original characters are the property of the respective players. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see everyone again next Wednesday, the 11th, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night.